僕よりも彼氏みたい。公式離れしたモードを僕だけに見えてる君、とってもとってもずるい I love you 君だけが気づいてる。あ、愛されてたい言い訳はなし、知りたいしてほしいってそれで意地悪としていく彼氏じゃまあこのよ花びらが舞う頃出会ってしまった、嘘みたいな本当の話、甘いんじゃない、可愛いだけじゃ終わんないジェットコースター、漫画みたいな展開って待って待って、蜂蜜とレモンは公式と違うかな、かっこいい食わず嫌いハリウッドコースター、好きなだけ愛したいの、ほらあんまり僕を困らせないで。ぎこちないおうちデート、いつもよりキュート、居心地はどう、心拍数上昇、こっちおいでムード、プリンアラモードどうぞ、だけどほどほどにして四季折々、あ、愛していたい言い訳はなし、しりとりなら言えるってそれで意地悪、ルールはいらない簡単ふわふわなコンセプト、奇跡なんてもうは神様の暇つぶし、100年眠ったままの君が目覚める、可愛いだけじゃ終わんないジェットコースター、傾いた天秤にね、待って待って、犬と猫が狼って間違いかな、かっこいい無理難題ハリウッドコースター、決まってないよ分かって、ほらまた君は僕を困らせ。 どんな不幸もこんな困難も雨宿りしてもいいかい、世界で一番君だけの僕でいたい、
14 whole US years, kissing face.
こんな僕ではいいかい、ほらちゃんと守るって言ってんじゃん、やっぱ僕よりも彼氏みたいで、待ってジェットコースター最終回な展開、可愛い可愛いだけじゃ終わんないジェットコースター、漫画みたいな展開って待って待って、蜂蜜とレモンは公式と違うかな、
Emotional damage.
恋食わず嫌いハリウッドコースター、好きなだけ愛したいの、ほらあんまり僕を困らせないで、ほらなんか僕よりも彼氏みたい。
I am here. I can't see. Hold on. I'm running behind.
What's going on? You too, Piplup.
Oh, I see her dancing. All I didn't even say. Oh my god, I'm the worst. Oh my god, I'm the worst. Hi, friends. Hi. Hello. This one. Second. Better be. Okay. God, that's so bright. I didn't want it to be this bright. Oh well. Too late now. Oh god. Too late now, Jet. Too late now. Too late. Make all the noise. That was intentional. Alright. That works. Not that bad. That. Do this. You hear clicking? I was just a little late in starting my face. You know? The face problem? But it's all good. We're all fine. Let's see. Wasn't actively on Twitch. Aw, just have notifications. Aw. Here, I gotta put it in Discord. Let's see. Go live. Oh, we live. Forgot to say. Haha. I'm the fucking worst. Okay. Alright. This. Turn this down. What a beautiful sound effect. Alright. I believe. I don't believe. I forgot. Okay. Okay. Do I want a blanket? I do want a blanket. I like blankets.
Hello there.
Blanket said hi.
Hello! Hi! Okay, we are good to go.
What are we learning to draw? Oh, you just you wait. I have such a fun video for today. It's gonna be so good. So great. I guess you need my face, huh? I'm a mess. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. We gotta turn this up a little bit. I gotta sit higher today because we're doing art. Hi! Hello! How's it going? So sorry. No, I'm not sorry for anything. Hi! Hello! I started on time. Technically. I was on time. It's fine. We're all good. I haven't had a chance to like look and be like, are we good? Are we set? Everything look okay? Yeah. 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 I need water. Oh god. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, friends. How are you? How's it going? I need a cough. That was not a good cough. All right, we're fine. It's all good. Hi. Hello. Hi, Lily. Hi, Jake. Thank you for 14 whole US years. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just safe travels. I was gonna say tape travels, and that's not quite right. But that's okay. The song's gonna be #1 on your Spotify Wrapped. Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Hi! Hello! I've known you at least a whole year. Stop it, I'll cry.
Not if I cry first. Hi, thank you so much for a whole year. Let's go. You have crabs from me to you. Enjoy them. Hi, hello, Ray. How are you? You know what's funny about my Spotify Wrapped, Lethal, is I actually never look at it because all my lo-fi comes from Spotify, and that's mostly what I listen to. Granted, I have other playlists that I listen to off stream, but primarily speaking, I use it for stream, so it's like, eh. It's usually like, oh man, you listen to a lot of lo-fi. You like lo-fi? Not really, but my stream, it works for that, you know? But hi, hello, hi Shinso, hi Starshine, I love you. Geppetto, hello Blue, hello John, thank you so much for 36 months, 3 years, let's go. Let's go. I don't know why I'm punching, but that feels appropriate. No alert, by the way, on Discord. I know I was doing my makeup and I didn't have a I'm sorry. But John, hello. Hash, hello. Tess, hello. Hi, how are you? I'm actually gonna join you with the art stuff today. So today's actually gonna be kinda loose. We're going a little loose today. We're not going super specific like with muscles and things. We're going a little loose. We're gonna do some like gesture drawing. I'm really excited. But Ray, thank you again. Mwah! I love you, I love you. Have all the hype for all the resubs thing. Hi. I'm already crying. Thanks for crying because I love them. Hi Kenny, hello. Hello. Hi. How are you? How's your Monday? How was your weekend? How are you doing? Hello, hi, hey. I missed you. Hi. Hello. Okay. Hi. I scoured the internet this morning, found a video that is from a creator I haven't shown this one yet. I'm trying to like vary what all I show if I'm gonna show a video with a art study. I feel like the music's still a little too loud, maybe just a tiny itty bit. Unsure. I'm trying to vary what artists I show for the art things. You doing art today? I am. We're gonna do gesture figure drawing things. Hi.
I miss hands.
Thank you for the 1069 biddies. Thank you. Don't worry, Shinzo. There are always hands to be drawn. Don't worry. But today's gonna be more about making dynamic poses. And that's something that I'm realizing in drawing. I drew a lot of chibis on Friday. I'm sorry I didn't stream. I was in a really terrible mood. And I just didn't want to give that to people. So I'm like, you know, let me put on some like really dumb music. Really like edgy, straight out of the 2000s music. Let me just put that shit on. I'm just gonna sketch all day. I did like 8 different chibis in a day. Kinda nuts. I don't know what happened, but you know, it worked out. But I realized I need to work on my poses. I need to work on my poses desperately. So I found a video, maybe 2 videos. It's kind of a short one, so we'll see. But yeah, emo playlist, pretty much yeah. Emo playlist. It's a good playlist. It's fun. It works for me. I don't know. But hi, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your weekend was great. Your Monday's starting off great. And your faces are real nice. And I hope my go live message baited some of you. And if it didn't, you probably didn't see it. But that's okay. But hi. Hello. Hi, hello, hi, hey. Ha. I already posted the schedule for this week. It's in Discord, Twitter. I think on the Twitch schedule panel, it should be there. Almost always? I'll try harder. So plan this week, we're gonna do art Monday and Wednesday, and games Tuesday, Friday. I was told I can tell you what I'm doing tomorrow. I was told that was something I could actually say. Also, is this working today? Oh. Okay, there we go. You didn't see it? It says, anyone ever tell you that you have a nice... ... I'll admit, I really like putting a go live message that debates with the dots at the end and just leaves it open-ended, because then it's like, have a nice what? And it's funny. I mean, the real message you can't see because the go live message cut it off. I'm sorry. Leave it up to interpretation. But I was told for tomorrow I can say what I'm doing. Hi Phantom, hello. And as long as everything goes okay on their end, I should be able to play this tomorrow. But I'm getting a chance to stream Trolley Problem tomorrow. Apparently they're running into some technical issues, so hopefully that's fixed by then. And all I know is that there's Twitch integration and that you guys have to guide me on my choices. So yeah, so we'll be doing that tomorrow and I'm really excited for it. If you didn't know, because I haven't really posted this anywhere, I really should. Take the time, make a cute little graphic, make it all cutesy fun. I was invited to Yogscast Games game publishing as a ambassador, and they have a bunch of games coming out, and they're inviting a bunch of creators to go and play them. So I'll be one of the first streamers to stream Trolley Problem because it doesn't come out till next week. So yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait to run stream tomorrow. It's going to be actual chaos. I will need your help tomorrow. Or not. You don't have to help me. I'm gonna need you tomorrow. Any of you. You right there. You with the face, I'm gonna need you. Okay? Thank you. Peak promise? I'm just not in chaos and then killing. Kill chaos. I can't do that voice, it's gonna fuck me up. So let's play tomorrow. Wednesday we're gonna do art stream because I'm taking Thursday off. And on Thursday, Cat Cafe Manager is coming out, and I'm playing that on Friday. So, no Art Friday. I haven't been able to do an art stream Friday because my mood's been like here. So, you know, it's fine. We'll get there. Did I watch any weeb shit over the weekend? I don't need you faceless viewers. Faceless viewers are my favorite. Did I watch weeb shit over the weekend? Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? A weeb? Me? Must I play the song I started the stream with today? Is water wet? I mean, listen. I need you to understand something here, Phantom. I need you to understand. Someone who doesn't watch Pretty Boy. Okay, I didn't watch Pretty Boy Rich Detective anime, no. But I need you to understand something. This. This. I have a dedicated page for what all is coming out this season. How many episodes and what days they're releasing. You can't read. That's the worst. I hate that. I'm sorry for you. Yes, I exist as weeb. Yes, thank you, Kenny, for the announcement. Yes, I am weeb. I did watch weeb shit this weekend. I've watched almost everything I've wanted to so far. Hey, you have nice handwriting? Hey, you have a nice face. Actually, I really don't like my handwriting. People will randomly tell me I have nice handwriting, and I'm like, are you sure you're looking at the same thing? Because it's... I don't know. What is that first one? What is that first one? I don't recognize that one. Oh, it's the soccer anime. Oh. I don't do sport animes. Stupid. Spy Family was so good. So what happened this weekend? Yesterday, Crush and I got up. Crush had both days off this weekend, so we were able to actually like spend a lot of time together. And yesterday, he got up and watched Spy Family. And Mama doesn't exist now. She's so cute and I love her. We got up and we watched Spy Family and we watched Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. I haven't seen Love is War yet. That's the one I'm holding out on. I'll probably watch tonight. But I did watch Shikimori. No one told me she was gonna be that pretty. Okay. No one told me. Not only is she pretty, but she protect. Highly recommend, at least. Gonna rival Marin, actually. Depending on how the entire show goes, yeah. But oh my god. So I've watched Spy Family. This is just the first episodes. Spy Family, Shikimori, Daimon? I don't remember how to say that one. Which actually looks like it might be really good. I wasn't expecting a lot from it, and the first episode actually said a lot. Rival Marin, Shikimori. This girl. Hold on. Hold on. Where's... Because not only is she a pretty waifu, but she protect. See that face? Cheapatek. I love this face. And the eyes are so well done. This is just a screen cap from the opening. The eyes are gorgeous. The eyes in the entire show are gorgeous. Oh my god. As someone who is a connoisseur of fine, wonderful, beautifully drawn eyes, oh my god, the eyes in the show are so well done. It's kind of funky too, because the edges are all blurry. But it doesn't bug me. Because the detail. Studios, I don't even know what studio it is. I haven't looked. I meant to. Let's see. Shikimori Animation Studio. Who do this? Who do this? Who do this? Who do this? I don't know who that is. Wait. Doga Kobo? What the? Who this? Who this? Oh, they did New Game. Oh, I like New Game. I thought New Game was cute. Okay. Cool. But yeah, Shikimori. She's adorable. Oh my god. And she protect. They do all the uwu shows. Protect me for real. Best waifu of the year is gonna be hard to choose. Yeah, absolutely. One more coming out later this year that might also rival her. I don't remember what else coming out. Also did Plastic Memories. I never saw that one. Okay, but I watched, Spy Family, Shikimori. I haven't watched Love is War yet. Diamond. I really don't remember how to say that name. One of those. I did try the first episode of Birdie Wing. The premise is cool, but I don't know if I'll watch it. Write it down to watch. I will do it just for you, Phantom. Just for you. Just for you. Comey doesn't stand a chance. I need to sit down and just binge Comey, honestly. Let's see. Things to check out. That's the page I need. And we get our colored pen. Dude, I'm all about this journal. I need to show you guys something. Plastic. So, I didn't realize. I've been using this journal for like month and a half now. Really nice. Nice to say organized and that kind of thing. I didn't realize I've already used up this much of my book. I don't know how I've done this. Like, I got this week's spread. It's really nice. Wow, amazing, cool. I got last week's. I got plants. I got all sorts of stuff. It's kind of bizarre. Oh my god. But anyway. So I only got a 4-star in Crunchyroll for Comey. Out of 5 or 10, probably 10. Is the new anime coming out to Netflix in November? That same studio as Your Name. I know there's an anime movie coming out on Netflix called Bubble. And that's supposed to be kind of soon. I don't know when. But I know it's supposed to happen. This next month, parkour. It looks cool. It looks kind of funky, you know? But yeah, what else did I watch? I know Summertime Rendering is starting this week. That one looks super interesting, gotta say. We don't get Couple of Cuckoos until, I want to say, either next week or the week after. And that one's supposed to be cute. What is that show I started and I watched this morning? Oh my god. I don't remember how to say this. Aharon-san. That one. I watched that one this morning. That one with like the tiny little girl who is too quiet for anyone to hear. That one. It's cute. Kind of weird. Watch the opening. It seems kind of like dude and small child vibes. But it's cute. Yeah, watch Birdie Wing. Trapped in a dating sim. Which is okay. It's typical isekai, but There's a dude that looks like Hythlobaeus, and I'm a little concerned about it. Because he's hot. And that's about it. That's all that matters. Hythlobaeus. Yeah, I need to watch Love is War. There's a bunch of other stuff coming out. And yeah, I'm trying to stay on top of it this season because I need to stay relevant so that people like me. And that I know when to make fan art of things. But yeah. If there's other ones that are coming out that seem good, I know there's like Love After World Domination, I think, with like the Power Ranger dudes in it. I haven't watched that one. I don't know if I will. Kind of seems dumb, but anime can be dumb, then it's okay. I'm not watching Shield Hero. Screw that. I don't recommend that one to me. I'll put it in the ground and bury it where it belongs. I feel like there's another one. Doing fan art for characters you don't know. It's way more fun to do fan art for characters that you do know. Personally, Hythlobaeus is on my other screen right now. Look at this. Look, I can't. That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler right there. Spoiler. Dating sim? Yeah. I watched the second episode this morning. I am watching through a Kebi Sailor uniform too. The art style is like super unique. Not super unique. I don't know. It's fun to watch. You weren't expecting the isekai? You know, I gotta say, after watching the first episode, I'm kind of glad they didn't make the dude super cocky. Because he seems like he would be, but he didn't pull some big brain move out of his ass the first episode, and I'm really glad he didn't. Because I would not be interested if he did. I'm still like kind of lukewarm, and the art style is kind of meh. But that aside, concept's interesting. So we'll see. But it looks like a good season. There's a bunch of interesting stuff coming out. Yep. And then we got 24-hour maintenance on Final Fantasy today. So people are just stuck today. I know we're doing Among Us and Jackbox games later. So if people are going to be around, I'm going to host. Give us something to do while we wait. I kind of looked through the patch notes. I looked at ninja changes, and it's a little funky. The balance, the balance channels for ninja is so funny right now. Oh my god, it's a lot of copium. But we might be okay. Wait, watch it. Okay, I shouldn't be reading this. Did they change anything? No, they didn't update. Dang it. How long are you going for? Probably a couple hours. I don't want to stay up that late tonight, and I want to try and be online early tomorrow because I have to reset the ranks. So, yeah. Hi, Omni. Hello. At the restaurant, a waiter asked me, "How do you like your steak, sir?" I answered, "Like winning an argument with my wife." So very rare it is. Wow. I'm so sorry. Hi, how are you? How's it going? Hello, hi, hey, happy Monday. So, I was giving it some thought last night, trying to figure out what to do today, because I hadn't really settled on a concept to study. I was gonna do Planes of the Face, and that's something I need a lot of practice with, and I'm probably just gonna save that for a future day. I want to get there's a workshop study thing you can get on Marco Bucci's website that's all about Planes of the Face, so I'm gonna end up getting that at some point. I've been planning to for a while, I just keep forgetting. Oh my god, the coughing is terrible. Planning to for a while. I'll end up getting that, study it a little bit, and have more concrete, like, things to focus on. So today instead we're gonna do gesture studies and like figure drawing, that kind of thing. And just understanding how to draw poses quickly and efficiently is basically the goal. We don't want to go too detailed, just understanding the main structure of the body. It's something I also just need a lot of practice with. Ultimately, all of these studies aren't just for you guys, they're also for me, because I need practice too. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. I found a video that's... This dude's funny. He's not as... I guess the easiest way to put it is he's not as professional as the others. But he's an ex-Disney artist, as far as I know. I know he posted a video about being at Disney and how he quit, and that's about all I know. I didn't even watch it. I'm the worst. But let's see. He was at Proco? He's somebody who he questions a lot and asks questions a lot and doesn't just take something for face value. What's his name? Ethan Becker. He's challenged like Marco Bucci ideas. He's challenged Proco ideas. He's challenged a lot of different artist ideas from what you see on YouTube and stuff. So it's actually like really interesting. And as much as I hate it, there's been a lot of times I'll get recommendations just because I watch this stuff where the title is super clickbaity and it'll say, "You're not doing this right." Is that the redneck guy? I don't really know if he's a redneck necessarily. Just funny. Got the sunglasses. He has like the broken cigarette that hangs out of his mouth that he clips his little microphone to sometimes. He's ridiculous. It's hilarious. But there's a lot of times I'll get recommended a video that's like, "You're not sketching right. You're not doing this one concept right." And it's super clickbaity. And almost every time I see one of those videos, I don't click on it because I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what it is. I'm probably fine. But what if I'm not? What if that's what a lot of his videos are. He's straight up, don't do this thing. But gonna study the structure of the body? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? I mean, yeah, no. Well, Crush is at work, so we gotta make do. But he tackles just like the core concepts of how you approach something. So the one for today is, I'm not showing one of the videos. I can, but I wasn't planning to. But one of his videos is like, when you sketch, don't use circles or don't use ovals because they don't help you define a shape. And he explains why and explains what kind of shape to use instead. And it's actually really interesting and makes a lot of sense. It's the same kind of idea that, like I said last week with the hands, don't use a box when you draw a hand because you won't be able to grasp the shape, and same with the fingers, they're not just cylinders. Sup, I like the structure of your body, oh my god. That's an awesome line, it really is, you know? And as an artist, I just really enjoy admiring curves. Yeah, I know how to flirt. That's how you do it. But yeah, he's just one of those artists that tackles those kinds of ideals, and it's really fun to watch. It's interesting. I like seeing people challenge an idea because I don't really enjoy someone saying, "This is the way you do it, and that's that." And you'll see that a lot. You won't see it a lot, but you'll see it like if you watch an instructional video, you'll see, "This is how you're supposed to do this thing. There's no other way to do it." And this dude kind of just says, screw it. There's other ways to do things, and it's not necessarily just this. And it's something I appreciate. I like that approach to things. Because if you're always trying to stick to the structure, with art, especially, you don't get a chance to, like, try something new and actually define your style. You're trying to keep it structured. And art isn't really structured. At least it isn't, like, in the sense of a math problem or something like that, you know? Never miss a chance to keep your mouth shut. Oh, John. Some guy was like, "I'm begging you, don't use circles for heads." And the very next video I watched was start with a circle. Well, I was watching one of his gesture drawings before I picked the video for today, which I can show briefly if you want. And he's like, "Never do a curved line." And he's over there drawing and everything, and he starts to do a curved line, erases it, and does like 5 little straight lines all next to each other in a clump to make a curved line, but not a curved line, you know? Or shouldn't be rigid. Exactly. So, point of today is to keep things loose. To my bottle. Keep things loose. Keep things from being stiff. Because, like, for instance, a lot of my poses, super stiff. They feel really stiff. So, he'll go into it in the video, but it's a lot of understand where the balance is. So where the balance is and where the weight of someone's character is. So if someone's standing and they're leaning against a wall, one leg is going to be holding the support of the body for the most part, and the other leg is going to be there for balance. Maybe that was another video I was watching, but it still applies here. So in understanding that, you can create a form that feels fluid and not so tight. And that's gonna be the goal of today, is to do that. So we're gonna watch a video, we're gonna put it in practice, and then we're gonna do timed stuff and stress me out a little bit. It'll be fun, it'll be a good time. And I need to drink this coffee and wake up, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the video on. Let's do learning gesture. Go to art. Good to go. Okay, let's do this. Oh God, where is my window? There it is. Why are my lungs being really funky right now? I don't appreciate it. So, there's that. That's what we're gonna watch. It's a 12-minute video. Let me do this. Never draw with a curved line ever. Also, legs don't matter. Super clickbaity. But it, oh, you guys can see that I'm on the wrong scene. I'm so sorry. There you go. Never draw with a curved line ever. Also, legs don't matter. Okay? So, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna mute so I can cough, and to go.
First step, shoulder. Second step, spine. Third step, hip. Never, ever curved line. Never draw curved lines. Make it look like you do. We're gonna play
Is this the right one?
called Guess
No,
That.
this isn't the right one. This is the other one I watched. Hold on. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. There was another one. There was a better one. This one. I closed the wrong tab. That was my bad. Mobby. Legs don't matter. Nope. Legs don't matter. This is the RN guy? I don't know what that means. Legs don't matter, let me out of me. Okay, draw a gesture with one shape. Never arms or legs, ever. Also, never ever use bean shape, okay? You ready?
Just by placing the head and the arm in different spots, with this one shape, you can have characters turning in space. I've split the spine, and now I've deceived your little baby infant brain into thinking that this person is turning in space. If you have trouble making dynamic poses, start with that, get learned, okay? Don't you ever draw with an arm or a leg. Ever, ever. Why? Don't ever? You really? Wow. Okay. When I worked with the Avatar team, they taught me one simple shape to draw figures. Here's what we're gonna do. 3 steps. I'm gonna keep it slow so you can follow along. Step 1, pick your favorite artist to reference. Step 2, find the simple shape. Step 3, re-angle pro artist. It's very, very simple. I'm gonna walk you through it, all right? Again, this is one shape, any angle. None of these arms or legs. Arms or legs are just tubes. We're not gonna pay attention to those. We don't need those.
I'm really bad at pausing. I thought I was in the window. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You can never draw a curved line. By definition, a line is straight. Arcs are curved. Well, yeah, but don't worry about the specifics. What? Look at that. Same shape, different position. Isn't that amazing? Super cool.
Again, this is one shape, any angle. None of these arms or legs. Arms or legs are just tubes. We're not gonna pay attention to those. We don't need those. If you wanna draw on this level, don't do this. Never do this. And by the way, I just quit my full-time animation job to work on YouTube for you, to make you happy. Are you happy now? Are you happy, June? All right, step 1, find your reference. This is too complicated right here. We're artists. We don't know how to read. Why do you think we're doing this in the first place? For me, I need to find somebody really, really clear on who to reference.
Do you guys know how to read? Because I don't know how to read. Make me want to draw again? Do it! That's kind of the point. Not totally the point, but I'm trying to do these like once a week to help me, but also motivate you guys and just try to help us all learn things together. You know? Yeah, I don't know how to read. Fuck that.
Good structure. I'm referencing the guy
reference
that
artists.
everybody is referencing in this field. Ryu. Ryu is OG, okay? Baseline, I'm gonna be teaching you no frills, none of this fancy stuff. I'm going to whip you like a child. I'm gonna whip you like I would whip me. Step 2, find the shape. And I know what you're thinking. This looks like a bean. There's a whole thing about artists drawing a bean shape for the body. This is not bean. Bean shape is ovals, and there's no decisiveness. It's like you can get lost in all these different curves and everything. This shape has a very specific turn, and we're gonna go through it in a minute. I'll explain.
Cool.
And this is all Ryu's work.
I think it was another video of his I watched, but the reason you don't use the ovals, you want to stick to more angular shapes because it'll decide like the direction because of a tapered end and a larger end, and help you see more of the form instead of oval with no corners, oval with no like actual decisiveness to it, you know? But you're a bean. Find them confusing? Which one? There's a lot going on. What was confusing?
All right, I'm gonna draw over these torsos here, and I want you to realize that all of these torsos are the exact same. I'm gonna prove it to you. We're not gonna be focused on arms, no legs, none of that. Focus on this. We're doing the shoulder and a hip and a pinch. We're always looking for this pinch. Where are these intersecting? Again, if you hear other animators or other people in the industry talking about a bean shape, okay, bean is like, no, don't. Okay, watch closely. Pinch, shoulder, hip. Here we go again.
It's cool too because I've recognized I do this without watching this video. I've never seen this video. I watched it a little bit and I was like, yeah, this will work. I've never watched this video specifically, but I do this with my chibis. I'll pull them up later, but when I do like the little chibi bodies, I try and make this kind of angular shape instead of an oval. And I was never taught that. I just kind of do it. I've also never been taught anything with art, but that's beside the point.
Pinch, shoulder, hip. Pinch, shoulder, hip. Pinch, shoulder, hip. Gonna make them dip. No muscle groups. So we're not doing color coordinates. We're not doing... Okay, we're not scientists. We're not rockets. You're making things too complicated in your infant little crayon brain. Step 3. I'm about to blow your mind. One shape, 50 poses. Right here, you're gonna see me grabbing these shapes, these bean shapes. Very simple step. I don't want you to have to think about where the torso is, where the hips are, where this and that is. If you just separate it by doing this, then it can be so much more clear for you. I'm gonna draw where the shoulder would come out, and I'm drawing which way the chest is going. And I know it looks like I'm just coming up with this stuff in my head, but I've studied Ryu and people like him so much that this comes naturally. And the more that you study these people, the more that you get into this professional mindset, the easier it's gonna come to you.
Also, hi Fury, how are you? Reason, can play PvP with me tomorrow? Bet. Reason reason I'm looking at this is when I do the gesture drawings, I don't want to be drawing ovals. I don't want you to be drawing ovals, but no focus on ovals, okay? If we don't understand what kind of structure we need to aim for, we won't be able to make any structure. Make sense? When I took art classes in college, they taught us 2 triangles. Yeah.
And you're gonna see a shape. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna see a shape and you're gonna be like, dude, I just connected this shape to all of these angles. Whenever I was working on Voltron, I would take their silhouettes, I would create new drawings based off of their silhouettes, just in different angles. It's literally like magic. I'm gonna show you in a second. Okay, and just by placing the head and the arm in different spots, I'm turning this character in 3D space.
That's so
now,
cool.
Again, this isn't perfect. This is a mask. This is a armature that you can build a good drawing off of. It has to start with this fundamental.
Is it possible to throw crappy feelings into a volcano and never feel them again? Can't guarantee you'll never feel them again, but that's what I did over the weekend. I threw them in a volcano. It was great. Hi, I hope you get better. How goes gesture stuff? We're just watching video, understanding things, learning together. It's a great time.
Foundation. Okay, back of the head, the legs kind of raising up. An arm is coming up, arms going down. Whichever way I want to do, I can make a simple semi-dynamic pose just with this. Again, I can build off of this later. And what I'm gonna show you in a minute is if you split the spine in a different direction, then you can have these, with this one shape, you can have characters turning in space. I'm gonna show you. See, right here, I've split the spine and now I've deceived your little baby infant brain into thinking that this person is turning in space. And boom, there you go. You got up shots, you got down shots, you got side shots, you got booty shots. If you have trouble making dynamic poses, start with that, get learned, okay? Step 4, most important step. I actually talk about this step in my class. The link is in below. I can't talk about it right here. Step 5. Step 5, re-angle professional work. If you want to get the most learnage out of this dinkle right here. This blew my little sock off the first time I did it when I was 4 years old. You got those little bumps on the abs and all of these different spots, and wow, look at all these angles and all these curves. And forget it. Forget about it. If you want to draw like little Timmy from high school, go ahead, draw your little abs, okay? But I'm gonna give you something that you can have foundation. You can build the abs off of it. Forget about these bumps. First thing you do is you white out the inside and get the silhouette of the professional drawing. You need to have this clear silhouette.
Silhouettes are so important. Oh my gosh. If you can draw something, regardless of the style, regardless of the style, if you can draw a pose and you remove every single line and all you do is you fill it in with a solid color, and you could tell what the pose is from that solid color of a shape. Like, notice he's erasing all the lines. He's going over everything and only giving you the outline of the shape. You could tell what the pose is. You're doing it right. You can't tell what the pose is. There's too much overlap, and there shouldn't be that much overlap. It's so cool. So amazing. Hi, Gabe. Hello. Learnage. Learnage all the things. These aren't the stick people I draw. It's just shapes. You just push shapes together. Just push them together. Hi, Emma. Emma. Hi. We're learning. We're being degraded, but we're learning.
Of a pro drawing.
You'll
If you're
love it
already
here.
thinking like a pro, then you can already see how to re-angle this into so many multiple directions that you want. First step I like to do, find the shoulders, which direction the shoulders are going, and which directions the hips are going. Typically, these should be tapering. They should be converging at some point. Sometimes they're parallel. I wouldn't
so
recommend it,
cool.
okay? There should be a pinch somewhere that they converge. All right, look, I'm gonna do it again. Check this out. Boom, first thing, I'm gonna find the shoulders, slight taper with the hips, find that little booty, find the pinch right here. Boom, there you go. That's all you have to do. And if you want to make clothes on top of this character, you can. Just make sure that things follow these lines. Like the belt should be following that line roughly, you know, if they're wearing a belt or
That's
jeans
so
or pants or
cool.
whatever. Boom, you got a foundation. That's all you need. Step 6, I'm gonna give you a little bonus step here. Max learning, applied to figure drawing. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult for your little stupid eyes to see the direction of the body. But if you study good animation and you've got good brain, then you can
Good brain.
see animation should
got
make
good
it
brain.
clear. Now you apply it to real life where it's not as clear. I go in and I find where the converging point is at, the pinching point. That's what I'm looking for, the clarity. I'm gonna find the center line here. All right, this eye's got a little bump right here. Completely ignore it. Don't overcomplicate yourself, okay? Just do the tubes. And for the face, keep it simple. Just do a little oval with a little direction of where the bridge of the nose is. Shoulder pinch, hip, gonna make them dip. All right, and here, right here, you might say, well, Ethan, this isn't the secret shape that you were telling us to use. Well, it is. It's just that you're so stupid that you can't see it yet because you're thinking on like one dimension, okay? You take this sucker and you spread it and skew it and you start thinking, try to imagine if you were smart, and then that would be what you would be seeing.
You're
Watch
right.
this. Wow, pretty
Wow.
cool, huh?
Amazing. I really like watching this kind of stuff. It clicks better. I remember things when I'm insulted, you know? I don't know. It works better for me.
Wow. All right, skew your
Roasting you while teaching you? Yeah. Well, here's a really weird way to think about it. And this might just be a me thing, and I totally understand if it is. I don't consider myself a good artist. So when he tells me this kind of stuff, it's like, you're right. Time to get better. You gotta twist it in the positive. If he insults you enough, prove him wrong. Go in and be like, I can't do that. Watch me, and then do it. And then boom, you're better. That's it. That's why I never tell myself I'm a good artist. It strives for me to be better instead of, man, I'm so good. When you say you're really good at something, you don't leave any room for improvement. At least usually. You end up getting like real cocky about yourself. Like, I don't need to do more. I don't need to practice. I'm good at this. No, we're not good at this. We must get better. Okay? That's why I'm always self-deprecating. It works. A weird type of motivation.
mind. All right, roughly the same shape, just put in a different dimension. You feel me? All right, with the trash bag person, you find the shoulders, the hips, pinching point. Simple. Moving on.
trash
Try to
bag
do this for a bunch of figures and just get used to it. All right, don't just stay on the same one and noodle it. Just move on. Here's the shape again, but I split it down the spine Now it looks like he's turning in space, especially after you've had the noodle legs. Do not do this. Last but not least, try not to break down people with clothes on. It just gets too complicated. There's just like clothes everywhere and you just start, it's just bad. I see students doing all this time. All right, try to look at naked people.
I can't look at naked people on Twitch.
That was fun. I'm gonna be trying to post every week now. I just, again, quit my major studio animation job. For you, it's all for you.
Dang.
Check out my new classes taught right here. And
Also, something I really like about this dude's videos is he will actively give you a challenge or a practice type of lesson thing at the end and say, do this. Go try to do this way. I really appreciate that. There's another one he did, was the other one I found. Give me just a second. And at the end of it, was it this one? Say it was this one. No, maybe it was another one. Oh no, I was watching a lot of it. But this is the other one. The reason we watched that one. This one's going to be important now. They're really short videos. They're like 10 minutes. Easy peasy. But yeah, what'd you learn, chat? Did you learn shape? Learn shape. Learn good big shape. I can't imagine being smart. Fuck you, Forrest. Look at my shapes exactly. Maybe this will work. I'm so good at self-loathing. Exactly. Would this guy be a good starting point for learning? Can't really do this on paper. I don't feel like there's ever a... Here's my problem. When it comes to like learning art, learning a new skill, learning anything. Well, actually, no. When learning art specifically, I don't think there's a good starting point at all. If you try and pinpoint a starting point, you'll never find it and you won't ever get anywhere. I think you just have to go and just try something. And from there, assess it, look at it, and be like, the face doesn't look right. Go practice faces. Look at it again, or do another one. Made the face look a little better this time, but you look at it and you're like, the size of the head's not right. My proportions seem a little weird. Like, the head's a little too big, the arms seem a little small. Go look at proportions. Go look at anatomy a little bit. Apply. Do again. And just do that over and over. I do that all the time, and it's so helpful. Do that. Do that thing. That is the best way to do it. And if you need help assessing it, throw it in a channel, put yourself out there a little bit, put it in the critique channel, and be like, hey, what do I do better? How do improve? How do what now thing? Just go from there. I don't think there's ever an actual like starting point when it comes to art. At least specifically for art. I would say for everything, but specifically for art. I don't think there's a good starting point anywhere. You just kind of have to go and see what happens. I'm just starting with these Proko head drawing videos. Might be too complicated. Just go. Just go do the thing. I never look at these with the idea of it's too much, it's too complicated. Because I refuse to think it's too complicated. I strive to be able to do what they do. And I don't ever want to look at it and be like, this might be too much. No, I will reach this point of too much. And then go beyond. I believe in you, though. Gesture's fun, let's go! Hi! Hi, RJ. Have you ever seen this dude's videos? Ethan Becker? I'm gonna pull up another one. This one specifically is for gesture. Yeah? He cracks me up, man. He's so funny! He's hilarious! Alright, so this is the never draw with a curved line. So we've seen the shape that we have to aim for. We're gonna apply it in the gesture drawing. Okay? So we're gonna do practice. I'm gonna do practice of both later. They do like IRL drawings and not cartoon and stuff. If you know how to draw people IRL and like realistically, your cartoons will look better. That's why I like doing the paintings. Because if I want to make it more stylized, I know what they're supposed to look like in person. You dumb down all the detail. But you know, a good cartoon still has a weird relation to reality. And say you're drawing an anime character, it's still going to have the proportions mostly of a normal person. It just becomes, what's the word, characterized. So you're making a caricature of a real person by making a cartoon. But you still have to know what a real person is, or else you don't have a base of reference, and something just doesn't connect when you make the cartoon. So it ends up working out. Don't be threatened. Don't be put off because it's like, oh, that's a real person. I'll never draw to that level of detail. That's okay. You don't gotta understand the little basic bits. It's okay. It's good. It's all fine. All right, we're gonna watch this and then gesture drawing, okay?
First step, shoulder. Second
This
step,
way.
spine. Third step, hip. Never, ever curved line. Never draw curved lines. Make it look like you do.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game called Guess That Gest. This is high stakes, baby. Whoever wins the Guess That Gesture challenge is gonna win
This is microphone on a knife.
this year XP Pen Pro. Look at this sucker. I'm gonna be announcing the winner in the video. All right, you guys sent in so many videos. We're gonna review those with the game. All right, but first what we need to do is set the rules, okay? I'm gonna watch it for a few seconds, then look away really quick, see if I can draw the gesture from memory, and then we're gonna compare it to the original pose and see how well I did. Over here you got Poco's side, and over here is Big Money side. Take a look at Poco's side here, and you're gonna see that this guy's got all kinds of curves willy-nilly this way. Right now we're keeping it simple and we're focusing on the twist of the torso. That's what really defines a gesture. All right, this is already looking good. I like this guy right here, Starbucks guy. Going to casually walk by this man being pulled across the floor. Don't look at him, don't make eye contact. All right, draw along with me now. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I immediately fail. See if you can spot the mistakes. Dude.
What's different is gonna be the spine.
But see how he breaks it down? It's real simple stuff. Break it down to basics of the basics. The details are what's overwhelming. Worry about the details. That's not what we're worried about today. We don't care about details. We're caring about lines and shapes and things. We're not worried about how do you make the bridge of the nose look absolutely perfect and match the nostril and match the eyes and match the hair and match the clothes. We're not worried about that. Not gonna worry about it. We're worried about basic lines where that shape we just saw comes in handy. Okay?
He's being really pulled along the ground and his chest is gonna come up this way. All right, I can already hear you guys. Oh, he's drawing a circle. I can draw a freaking circle with a bunch of straight lines. You want me to do that? There you go. You happy now? His eyes are probably doing something like this. All right, this guy's got a really big head. I remember that. And the shoulders right here.
It's good for beginners in general, though. A lot of life drawing is learning how to simplify. Yeah, that's the goal. See? See? All right, if you need good starting point, listen to RJ. See? Good starting point.
Here, I remember this arm's coming down this way. And again, this shoulder's being lifted up because it's taking on a lot of weight. All right, that's my final answer. Let's see. Whoa, I got this one way off. Holy moly, I really messed up on this.
I also
one.
really like this
This is what
exercise. I
happens
think
when you
it's
break
cool.
stuff down. In my mind, he was holding up more weight on this shoulder than he was on this one. The pose is actually a lot more dynamic. All right, like I said, making mistakes is super important. But what's even more important is going back over and trying to figure out why you made those mistakes.
See? Always assess yourself. And it's okay if you look at a piece and you're like, this turned out really good and you're really proud of it and you don't want to assess it. I totally understand that. But look at it like a week later. And let your heart sink a little bit. That happens to me all the time. It's a great feeling. It's so fun. But something I learned from, who was it? I want to say it was Hosier. Which, give me a second. You gotta see Hosier drawings real. It's the dude who taught me this stuff. Just watching his streams, he would finish a piece. I find the piece he actually did on. This one. Open a new tab. Oh no! I need like the full piece. He drew a fan. Here we go. He drew a fan-based or fan-made riot skin for Lulu, for Bittersweet Lulu. And I watched him do it on stream. It was amazing. He did a study for like the candy, understand the texture of it, made this phenomenal piece just as a fan thing. Just fun. And as soon as he was done on stream, he opens it up in a new window and just starts writing in the corner all of these notes about what he did wrong and what needs to be improved immediately after he was done. And I thought it was bizarre. I'm like, you're not just like gonna revel in the excitement of being done with a piece? And he's like, no, gotta look at this. Oh, you know, there's not enough definition back here. This is too bright. This is too dark, or this isn't dark enough. This is darker. Need to give more attention here. This needs to be a little highlighted. Like, he pointed out all these tiny little things that he realized he messed up on in making it. And it was amazing. Hi, Coda, hello! Hi, thanks for driving by. Mwah. But I really recommend doing that. It's made me assess my art a lot more. Just, you do thing, you look at it, and it's like, yeah, I completed it. You have to reach a completion point at some point, you know? But what could I have done better? What needs improvement here? Like, just tiny little things. I look at this and I think it's amazing. Spectacular, way beyond my level. And the dude who made it is over here calling it trash immediately. Like, oh my gosh. So, just always assess, always look at it, always seek improvement, okay? It helps a lot.
99% of mistakes in art go unquestioned. Don't be that person. This line and this
Well, I
line
like
were
this guy.
essentially parallel, like I told you not to do. Don't you do that. All right, that's not dynamic. Dang, look, you even got it. Romina tulips. Good job on that one. Moving on. Interesting weapon choice. That is terrifying. All right, we're choosing this pose right here. 3 seconds to look at the pose. Ready, go. Boom. All right, I think I got it. Let's go. First step, shoulder. Second step, spine. Third step, hip. Never curve a line. All right, so here's the point I know of the spine breakage. This isn't a curved line, technically. Let's just think of it as 2 straight lines. We're gonna separate the torso with the hips. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna use another one of my tips, my favorite sided triangle. Never draw with ovals. That's another video you need to check out of mine. Because ovals also consist of indecision, and that's what we don't want. We want decision. The chest right here is gonna come out this way. All right, the hips probably fall somewhere in there. If I remember right, the shoulder's coming back like this. All right, that's my final answer. Let's see.
Let's see. In long sessions, you start with lots of 30-second exercises. Your brain starts to understand how to get the essence of the pose within that short time. You learn how to simplify the muscles you learn from anatomy. Yeah! If I did that, I'd straight up never complete anything ever. You know, that's kind of the hard part about doing a really big piece. It's you have to decide an end point. You have to look at it at one point and just be like, I am done, I have to move on. And it's tough. It is so difficult. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it or else, yeah, you'll never complete anything. It sucks.
See how I did. Ugh. All right, I didn't do that bad, but this is the most important part, is to check what you did wrong.
How do you practice certain things? Do stuff like this. Like the hands last week, I wanted to practice hands, so I practiced hands. Week before, I wanted to practice legs, so I practiced legs. Today, I want to practice gesture drawing. There we go. I'm kind of picking at random when it comes to these art studies. I'll look at my art from like the last week or so, and I'm like, what do I need to improve? Yeah. My poses are a little stiff. Let's loosen them up a little bit. Let's do gesture drawing and figure that out, you know? Life drawing really helps with helping you never complete anything. Yeah! But it's just practice. You just kind of decide. It can be based on where you are currently. Something I super recommend is hanging out in Kuya JP streams and what's his username? The JC streams. I don't remember his username. I will figure that out. But there's a handful of streamers who will just give advice. You could post your art in their channels and they will critique you on stream and explain exactly what you need to know. They will be very blunt, keep in mind, but they never mean it in a mean way. And that's one of the really difficult things about art, is you have to be willing to accept a critique, especially if you put it out there. It's never meant to be mean though. It's never meant as a, oh my god, you're trash. Because there's a difference between saying you're really bad at what you do, or there's a difference between saying you're bad and saying you need improvement. And seeking improvement is not a bad thing. Okay? Yeah. You have to learn how to let go of your piece after 20 seconds. So I just draw a bunch of heads but time myself? Try not to time yourself until you grow confidence? Yeah. That's why I don't do the timed stuff until the end of a stream. Like the last 2 weeks, I've done like piecing everything together to gain my own understanding. And once I felt confident, like with the hands, for example, and like piecing together, okay, here's the palm, then we do the thumb, and then we do the fingers. Make it a step-by-step process. All right, I got it. Let me do 90-second drawings. Oh god. Like, you just kind of have to build yourself up to it. Don't feel pushed to do... You don't even have to feel pushed to do what I do. Honestly. Like, this is just what works for me. And I know it works for me because I feel it in process. Or in the process. Okay.
Within the first few years of
Keep
your
going.
life, it's more important to make mistakes than it is to do the right thing. All right, so the shoulder may actually be hitting somewhere over there. Their spine's going down, breaking right.
Also, before I continue, this dude is a pro. He's worked for Disney, he's worked for DreamWorks, he's worked for really big animation studios. And he's doing this, look at a pose for 3 seconds, and then draw it. And almost every one that he does, not every single one, because I watched this earlier, but almost every single one he does, he messes up. And then immediately realizes and says, oh, this isn't right. Like the first one, he messed it up completely. And he's not afraid to do that. He roasts himself more than he roasts us. So don't be afraid. It's okay. Everyone messes up, including pros. It's the process. It's how it goes.
Right there. All right, if you look, the torso's doing a little something more like this. Right about there is where the hips are being split in half. What am I missing? There's a forward momentum in the reference shot. What we don't realize is when you're running, you're actually falling really quickly. So I thought the gesture was more of a balance thing, but it's actually not. It's the body lurching in one direction. All right, when you're jogging, your posture's up and you're kind of chill and you're balanced. But when you're sprinting, you are laying almost horizontal to the ground. Just look at Naruto. All right, I failed on that one. Let's see if I can get the next one. Let's go. Oh my God. What are you... This is my first time trying a challenge. Yeah, I can tell. You don't even know how to walk. That's really cool. It's a good idea. Like you're crawling upstairs, something's chasing you. 3 seconds to look at the reference. Can I do it? Let's go. All right, if I'm thinking back to this, we need the balance her right shoulder. When a shoulder is holding the weight, and that's what it's all about, one side's gonna be raising up. The hips would probably fall something like this, because very seldom in dynamic poses, you're not gonna have parallel lines to the hips and spine like this. All right, there's probably gonna be a torso right here. All right, we drew the spine. Why is it so important that we drew the spine? Because it's actually gonna follow the neck. The neck's gonna follow that. The head was kind of sitting in the shoulders a little bit. Because remember, all the weight is on this shoulder. This shoulder is the one that's holding this person up. And this shoulder was reaching forward. And what happens when you reach forward? This shoulder pops out in front of the face. Very important. If you ever have questions about gesture, you just reach up and touch yourself. Or reach down. Or, you know, whatever direction.
He's right, though, in a weird way.
I try to understand which direction the body's facing. That's why we do it. So whenever I do the head like this, I'm going to put a small little curved line. I'm gonna put 2 little straight lines to determine the direction of the face, the direction of the eyes. All right, good enough. It looks like I won that one. Your submission was also pretty good. Somebody at the end of this video is gonna get a chance to win the Artist 12 Pro. Twinkie's Draws. Take a look at this. Really good, clear photo reference, clear studies. I like that.
That's
and
so cool,
awesome
man.
end result. Awesome stuff, Twinkie. Awesome stuff. Oh, thank God, she's faking it. All right, she's faking it, it's okay. Draw what you know, draw what you feel. The only originality that you have is showing your own perspective. That's what I'm talking about. Oog, what? Ooh, ghost fight, spooky. God dang, what's even spookier is that mask, look at that. Way to go.
Also, the whole, this is all realistic stuff. All the people who are participating in this challenge are making it stylized and cartoony, but using the same bait. Don't diss on the realism. It helps so much.
Go hit up a house and ended up fighting a ghost. It can happen to the best of us, I understand. Dang, I like the movement in that. Looking good. Nothing to say there. Let's go on. All right, another ghost fight. Oh. God, man, these ghosts are just screwing with y'all. Don't let them do it. There's some cool stuff from Goodex. Let's see the animation. There we go. All right, if you want to study realistic movement and animation and stuff, reference is king. Stice Cream. Let's take a look. You sitting in the dark? Spooky.
He's so dramatic
That's what
and
I'm
like
talking about. That's the winner.
the most
right there.
sarcastic
That's what
way.
I want to see. Some action, some violence. Safe violence, but violence. Artist 12 Pro going out to Dorian DePicachons. Oh, I don't know about that. Actually, I take it back. I don't like that name. You don't win this one anymore. I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna slide into your DMs, get your address and your phone number and your social security, and I'm gonna ship this sucker off to you. This time we're doing 2 people interacting. It's gonna be tough. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. 1 step shoulder, 2 step spine. Where was the other one's shoulder in relation? I think it was right about here.
Dude, 3 seconds to look at a pose and try and draw it.
This shoulder. The point of spinage breakage is right about there. She is.
This, what he's doing right now, the 3-second thing, don't start with this. Because you're gonna end up floundering. If you feel like you have to actively look at a reference for a long time, that is totally okay, do that. Look at the reference, stare at it, absorb it. Stare at it for the rest of the time. Don't start with this. Because you'll flounder. It won't work well. I promise. Loosen your shoulders and elbows if you draw predominantly human-looking stuff. A lot of your drawings could be muscle memory. Yeah! Yeah. Yeah.
Slinging this one.
RJ's big help. RJ, when's your next stream? I learn a lot from your streams too, like the blue in the wood. I remember the blue in the wood. Stereoboot. No.
Like that. All right, 3-step hip, never curved line. So what do we learn from that one pose? Well, these suckers got to be coming to a point here, right? But it's got to be straight because she's trying to keep her balance on the ground. And if you know these flips, they're all about balance. And this sucker, I know she was being twisted, so it's something like that. Now I want to find the torso, and remember, these lines, you don't have to guess where these lines are going. You're paying attention to the hips and the shoulders. The sucker's being separated right about here. So I'm going to follow this perspective line here. And I know this is probably where the pinch is going to be. This thigh is probably going to be closer to the chest. We need to hold the weight of the body, so her leg's probably going to be sticking out like this. Head's probably going to be sitting somewhere in there. And I can't really remember what her arms were doing. Maybe it was grabbing this person's shirt. We're making a decision of which way the body's facing with straight, decisive lines. All right, make this one blue. I remember there was a flow to this composition that they had, so I think this arm's coming down here and kind of buckling in to there somewhere. To recognize which way the face is going, we make that hard edge right there. That's the way the face is looking. Very simple, because we got to keep it simple for you, because you're really stupid. Yeah. All right, it kind of gets tricky when there's a twist in there. Maybe this foot was being pushed back, leaving the ground. To pull her, I think she was grabbing her forearm right here. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to do the... Or maybe she had pulled the forearm up to the face.
Notice how he's actually doing the motion? I do this all the time, especially with like when I'm trying to draw a hand in a specific pose. Like I'll be asked, can you draw a peace sign? And you know, you think of a peace sign, it's like, well, you have 2 fingers up and the other fingers are bent inward a little. But when you look at it, that's a 3. When you look at it, oh, you know, sometimes the thumb goes here, sometimes the thumb goes here, it kind of depends. For me, I know my thumb goes over my fingers. I will actively look at my hand when I draw. Or I'll pull up a reference, especially with like crossed arms or just any sort of just motion that feels like I don't really know what I'm doing. If you feel like you're guessing, look it up. If you feel like you're trying to figure it out and it's not clicking in your brain, but it kind of makes sense, look it up or look at yourself. Like he's actively doing the motion without looking at the reference. Dude, I hate crossed arms so much. There was a time I would do crossed arms and I'd make an infinity symbol and say, that's it. I'm not doing anything else. That's a crossed arm. That's all I need. But like understanding which way they go, like this arm just does this. And it's weird. And this arm tucks under. But you have to understand, like, the angle can change what you see. You know, here you don't see... You can do all sorts of stuff with them, too. It's weird. But look at yourself. Look at your body. Look at things. Have a tiny mirror on your station? Yeah. Or webcam. Webcam, yeah, that's actually what I usually do.
Yeah. Boom, there you go. There's the gesture. Let's see how I did. Hey. All right, not bad. I didn't do bad. I can already see a mistake, though. Whenever you do this, oftentimes the pose is not pushed far enough. It's not as dramatic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more dramatic than you think it is. Your memory, when you draw from memory, you're drawing from reference, it's just a lot more blurry than when you sit down and actually draw from reference. So when I'm trying to sit here and do this from memory, you can tell it's not pushed as far as it's supposed to be. It's not as clear. It's me trying to fill in the gaps with what I think I know. And I don't know nothing. You especially don't know nothing. Her pose is a lot more dynamic in the stretch and pinch. Right here in her stretch, it's a lot more steep. Mine is not nearly as dynamic, and her pinch is super acute. All right, I could have really pushed this pose more into squishing itself and stretching further on one other side. You blast that knowledge by proving to yourself how stupid your memory is.
Yep.
End result, it all comes
I don't know
down
nothing
to
either.
whatever makes you learn faster. And this made me not go to college and made me get into the industry, the animation industry, 5 years faster than every other little kid. 5 years faster than every single art director I've ever met in my life. That was a success. Thank you to Dorian DePikachuns, and congrats to you. Also, when I reached out to you in the DMs, you said you didn't even want the $2,000. What? You said that all that you wanted was my autograph. I told you no. Look, I grabbed your little face and I said, Dorian DePikachuns, you won this. You won this fair and square. Yes, yeah, obviously, of course I'll sign it. Right on the tablet. Right on the face of the tablet. Alright, so something happened. At the end of my last video, I announced Discord and it blew the flip up. That sucker went from 7 people to 8,000.
That's great. We don't care about that. We care about gesture drawing. All right, I really gotta pee. I'll be right back. and then we're actually gonna draw. We're gonna do stuff. We're gonna learn stuff and be smart people. Yeah, I'll just play the video. I'll be right back. And we'll actually do art things, okay? Let's learn things. Let's do things. It'll be so fun. Legs are Kirby, yes. I mean...
Fire!
I just smacked that wall. Oh my god, I killed him. Oh, I didn't kill him, thank god. And he waved at me like, okay, bye. See you later. Thanks for hitting me. Alright, Zubu voice.
Oh look, Waddle Dee's weapon shop is open. Looks like a quick way to grab copy abilities. Ha 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 ha. I wanna die.
Either way, time to pay the king a visit.
If you don't have random grunts,
The world.
are you really having a conversation?
What? Need something for that?
Yeah, you want to kiss it better?
Nothing a little spit can't heal.
You know, you could get spit from him too.
Chaos.
Why court danger so eagerly? What
Why not?
could you possibly hope to gain?
I just want to kill chaos.
All I care about is seeing chaos dead.
Sometimes he'll call me like, I was just talking about you.
Bye. Gotta go.
Okay. Hello. Do you want? Okay. Fine. Rude. What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? There's not another country that looks like this, right? There's not another country that looks like this, right? Mikey would have been so disappointed in me. Imagine. Imagine if I did this and I didn't get it right. Let's see how they work. Hi. Yo! It lit him on fire! It lit... Oh, it didn't light me on fire. Oh, good. You guys just see what happened? I lit him on fire! When in doubt, become an arsonist! I'm not prepared. I'm really not prepared. How far can we run? Can I aggro everything? That was totally planned! I'm using my allowance for the greater good. Cackrells and Limsa are not the greater good, Kev. Nice try. I'm here to mount you. Mounting successful. What should we name our horse, chat?
May the goddess protect.
Glue? Why would you name the horse Glue? That's messed up. We're not gonna name the horse Glue, come on.
A few moments later.
Alright, hold on. Ooh, that was a really bad time. Glue! No! Unfortunately, I think we lost Glue. Alright. Hello. According to John, your name is Tape. Pleasure to meet you. Hey, my horse was back there. Kind of a horse, you know, Tape. You heard of the majestic mystery? Well, maybe you've heard of Glue. Yeah, Glue's not really here with us anymore. But Tape, a great follow-up. Let's do... Did we lose Tape? Oh my god, we lost Tape. All right, Stapler, it's you and me against the world. Stapler? Stapler? Chat, we lost Stapler. Did we lose Hole Punch? I think we did. That's another horse. All right, all right. Well, you killed Post-it. All right, well, we lost a horse. Can I haven't tried this, hold on. It's okay, don't kick. This is our horse paperclip. This is our horse paperclip! Oh god. That's not our horse paperclip. That was a terrible decision. And he's gonna stay right here. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not really a fan. I think Whiteout might have been more stupid than a paperclip. Alright, you ready to get good, chat? You ready to do that get good thing? We can go here. Yeah. Yeah! Let's get good. Alright. So, I'm gonna pull up. Let me see about one thing, and if it doesn't work, I will just have to pull up random images. But there's a chance it works. This way. Classes warm you up with quick gesture drawings, easier into longer poses. Complete our 15-minute tutorial and practice with confidence. Wait a minute. I'm on lineofaction.com. Oh, but this is that curved line. Okay, so something that I've seen a lot, and I think this is something that's never made sense to me. And it's that curvy line that Ethan talks about that you should avoid. It's never made sense to me to do an S-curve. S-curves for bodies don't make sense in my brain. Because when I see this, and I have to draw a person based off of them, it kinda, like, maybe, if I try... But you're telling me everybody can make an S-curve of every shape? Like, it doesn't work for me. I've never understood the S-curve. I've tried. It's funky. And every video that, like, tries to explain it, it's like, it starts to make sense, and then they apply it, and I'm like, that's not... I don't like how that works. So, I like the idea of doing that just... this shape. Since you can use it for, like, all sorts of different angles and whatnot. And you just change the guidelines and whatnot. Because it makes sense. It works. And then you just focus on other things. You know, the S-curve don't make sense. Never understood it. It don't work. So there is a tutorial thing on this. I kind of don't want to do this. Let's do... If I type dynamic pose, what comes up on Google? A bunch of drawings. Okay, I'm not worried about drawings. So let's go... I'm just gonna look up some random poses and try and make a drawing based off of what they do. I'm not gonna be super detailed about it. That's the goal. Is we're not doing detail, we're doing simple. So, a decent sized one. I think that's a cartoon character. Let's not do that. Let's do this guy because he's really happy. Okay. S-person challenge? Oh no. Hi Chitai, how are you? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're drawing people today. So. Start with shoulders. I'm not gonna do the 3-second stare at the reference and then try and guess it kind of thing. Not worried about that. And something he doesn't really tackle, but another video I watched this morning kind of did. When you're drawing a pose, you have to understand where the balance is. And like where the balance is, where the weight is placed. I kind of said that earlier. So for him, even though we can't see the leg, we can kind of assume this leg here is where most of, if not all of the weight of his body is resting. As he's kind of has this like almost forward motion to it. Actually no, maybe it could be this leg. See, this is me trying to understand. Fine. I guess he's leaning into it more here. See, and this is when I get up. Hold on. Whole entire people? Yeah! if that do that thing. I still feel like it's the other one. It's on his conscious. Oh, I hate that. I hate when that happens. Let's see. I feel like it is on this leg though. But you got the crunch, you got tube leg, you got tube arm. Got head. But not the lewd kind. He's facing you. You're stuck in Spiritfarer. Stuck in what way? As in, like, you're playing too much of it? A bunch of spirits I can't help. I can't help, and the mats I can't find. Oh. If you ever need help, I might be able to. A little big. His legs would actually look really funky. Kind of like creepy almost. Then we got arms, and ta-da, we have a body. I'm not worried about anything else. Especially the hands. We don't care about hands, not today. But it's kind of cool to see. If I were to do this with ovals, get the bean shape, you know, that he was talking about. You lose a lot of, like, direction, actually. Because, like, with this, I can tell that his body here is turning down and coming out a little bit at us. And, like, this is pointing more up. With this, specifically if we do, I'm already like trying to make it more angular. We do our two ovals here. Well, I mean, you could have them going anyway, honestly. Like, it doesn't give the direction so much. So cool. You're understanding? Yo, let's go! I'm supposed to find the bounce ability, but I haven't found the shrine for it. Don't have an icebreaker or rock breaker yet, so my reach is limited. Okay, let me see if I can do this off the top of my head. Who are the spirits on your boat? Who all do you have? Because I know for me, there was a spirit I didn't find for a while that I could have found way sooner. I need to use a looser brush. Coming out at us. This is going off to the side. I really feel like the weight is on this foot, but I feel like this is more forward sweat. Probably this foot. Alright. Deer, frog, snake, and hedgehog. think you're missing one. That you can find currently. There should be one that you can find currently. Why is this woman lifting her dress? Google, what is this? I'm not showing you guys, you don't get that. Nope. Nope. I'm trying to save these on the images. Okay. I found one at the protest, but I don't know how to get to the CEO. Is that the one? Yes. There is a way. There is a way. And you don't necessarily... It's kind of deceiving. That's the only one that I thought wasn't done very well in the game. Because I couldn't tell for a really long time. But once you get that one, you're golden. Alright, so she's leaning back. So we have shoulders coming out at us. We have the break in the spine. Also, something he didn't say so much in his video is to keep the angles different. Don't keep things parallel. Because that's what makes your shapes stiff. Like if you make a body, if you draw a body, let's say it's somebody looking at you straight on, and you do this, and it's just body. This is stiff as hell. This is so stiff. Whereas if you draw a body just looking straight at you, actually, let me do this one step further. I will not put the pen in my mouth. I always want to not do thing. Let's go for like this one. Oh, I kind of want one that was just like hands at the side. Let's see. All of these have the arms doing something different. Oh, let's do this one. This one will work. Perfect. Alright, so you draw a body. Everything's parallel. Shoulders parallel, hips, all of this parallel, right? But if we look at this, we have shoulders, but we have like a slight dip in the hips. It's not necessarily the same line. There's just a slight little baby dip right there, right? Because this leg is coming forward. The weight is being placed on this back leg, and there's a balance from this front leg, so she doesn't topple over. But she's still looking at it straight on. And you know, you got the overlap, you got the leg hiding behind the front leg. I'm gonna make this a little smaller. Now this arm goes behind. General rule of thumb, this hand is always halfway on the thigh. Well, not this hand, but both hands. They always drop halfway down the femur or the thigh. Something cool I learned in high school. I used to tell all my friends, hey, stand up and put your hands at your sides. Look at that. It's halfway. Isn't that amazing? And everyone would stand up and they'd look and they're like, wait a minute. I'm like, I know. Art's so cool. You learn all this cool stuff. That's part of why I like watching art studies. Like, even if you're not an artist, it's super interesting. Just to see how the world works. the head a little tilted. A little bit of tilt. Looks like on the gamer stance, then they go to the knee. Wait. Oh my god. But like, see how different like this changes? With just a little adjustment of the hips and the legs. Just a tiny little, like that's natural. This is a natural stance. This is not natural. This is how a robot stands. We are not robots. We are natural people. We are organic beings. That's just the way it be. I like the way your body flows. Head seems weird though, don't worry about it. I like the way your face flows. Peck me sideways and call me Spiritfarer. I believe in you, you got this. Why you calling out my body poses? What you mean? Hello, hi Dark, how are you? Frogboy has also had a give option for like 10 hours and I can't figure it out. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we're not robots. No, you guys are real people. You guys are... Okay, anyway. Don't do parallel. Don't do the parallel thing. Because that's what stiffens everything up. Like, what I wanted to show before. Save that as an image? I did. Let me go to my Discord real quick. I don't think I saved this as an image. I think I just did a screen capture real quick. But Friday, I drew like 8 different chibis. This is all Friday. And these all started, it actually might work better if I open up one of these specifically. That's not what I wanted this folder. There we go. Let's go for this one, because I really like how this pose turned out. Here's the skeleton. Notice the lack of circles. Notice this shape. So a chair on the bottom right too? Oh yeah, because it's Marin! Yeah! I'm already tweaking. I came home and was like, time to craft, and then the realization hit. Oh my god. I'm a bot, but only in the sense that I have brain as smooth as a polished diamond. But yeah, I draw this shape. And it just goes there. It's all covered by like a dress and stuff, and you can't necessarily see everything, but you can connect everything off of it. Granted, I'm tracing over what I've already done, but that shape is what's maintained. I don't do ovals. Ovals don't work. They don't help me define, like, if I did this in ovals, that doesn't really help me define, like, what direction the body is facing. You know? It don't work. But this, I mean, you could technically put it in any direction, but this helps with, I know, like, the arms going here, and I can go from there. If I put arms on this, I'd be doing one of these. That actually could be her back. Never mind, I'm not gonna draw that for you. But yeah, see? How do you draw Booba with that shape? Don't worry about it. That's an extra detail. The extra bits, like, he said in the video, he was watching someone draw, like, abs, and how when you draw abs, it makes, like, you got the torso doing that cool thing, you got the hips doing their thing and whatever. I tend to draw more like this. I add, like, the point at the bottom. Your imagination can do whatever you like with that. But you get the abs, and they're the extra curves. You don't have to worry about those right now. We're not worried about those. We're worried about basic shape. She had some joy. What do you mean? As person Denzo, hit my quota. Oh my god, no. But when it comes to, like, Booba, for example, that's going to rest. I shouldn't draw that. That's going to rest on this shape somewhere, depending on where the torso is shaped or facing. But we're not worried about that at the moment. Because underneath that, we still have a rib cage. We still have, and that's what this shape is referring to. I think Kuya thinks we could try to challenge if it should be an egg shape or not, because technically not. but there's still a rib cage it's resting on. There's still a dip. And you just build off of that. Even somebody who, let's say, isn't as slender as these shapes are giving us the idea of, they're still going to mimic these. You're just piling stuff on top of it. Whether it's booba, whether it's abs, whether it's some nice thickness, you're still using this basic shape, just expanding upon the idea. You can understand the basic, it helps you build on top of it. If you go straight for, let me draw some nice peaches. This is a peach, you know. If you go straight for that, it's, honestly, you're gonna end up pulling one of these. And it doesn't look right. It's not gonna be this dramatic, clearly, of course. But it's not gonna fit onto the person because you haven't drawn the rest of the shape. Granted, when I'm drawing this and I look at this tiny little shape I made, I know there's dips here, and I know this point is about where I need to worry about booba. Granted, I'm also referencing a chibi. Chibis don't have that big a booba. I don't have to worry about it that much with this one. I saw a video a long time ago that booba are teardrops. Depending on the size, yeah. You know what's really cool about booba? You know what's really cool? This is safe for work. Where is this drawing? You know what's really cool about booba? This is highlighted. This is the lightest part you will see, and it's amazing. Oh my god, but that's for another day, okay? That's for another day. That's one of those things I learned a long time ago when doing like mermaid pieces. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, just so. Anyway, it's the mayor's assistant for the Powerpuff Girls. Oh my god, you're right. But yeah, I don't use ovals. I don't use circles. I don't. Booba makes an upside down heart. That's some good booba. Booba. All right, hey, let me see this. Let me see this S curve. Oh, why is he so sad? Wait, why is he so sad? Why is he so sad? 10 out of 10. Actually, no, it's a 9 out of 10. I taught you how to draw hands, sir. What is this? What is this? Booba study incoming? I mean, it'd probably be more like a torso study. Because I think drawing like abs and drawing like stomachs and stuff. Like drawing this. I think this part of the body is incredibly attractive. I'll be honest. There's something real pretty about that. I don't know what it is. But wow. We're not worried about it. That's detail. That's a little too much. We're just worried about stick figures. This is ultimately, we're drawing really cool stick figures today. Okay? Really cool stick figures. That's the goal. Okay? So, you tell me you can't draw a stick figure? Well, you're gonna be able to draw a really cool one. Torsos are hot? Torsos are incredibly hot. Okay, so I have this lady doing her cool thing. We'll go with the Ethan Becker strap. We got shoulders, the pinch, the hips, no curved lines. Her chest is going forward and then dropping. And all of the weight is on this leg. The balance is coming from this leg. Look at that calf. Remember how I said calves are sexy? Look at that. Look at that muscle. Sticking right out. God damn. God damn. So pretty. Ugh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm carried away. Let's get basic shape. Got. This is staying pretty straight. how this is just kind of doing its thing here? And then all of the action's coming from this side, got all these angles. That's actually something really cool about design when you draw like a character. But keeping one side, honestly, this entire side, aside from the elbow coming out, is just one line. If you want to make it super, super simple, let me do this. You got the one, and then you got all of this action going on. Like, look at that shape. And you know, you got the head. Like, you can kind of tell just from doing that. That's so cool. I'm heading out. Have fun, Larry. Okay, take care. Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate it. How'd they tell her to pose for this? I don't know. Unsure. Alright, Mr. CER, I shall stand at your door until you open. I am a patient man. Idea for when you need poses. Fighting scenes from martial art movies. I don't know if I'll do movies. I might look at like, although maybe I'll do movies. There's movies or just watching fight scenes from like actual practices and stuff. Unsure. We'll see. Alright, so we got our shape. Doing that cool thing. Got arm, doing that cool thing. And you know, I'm realizing I draw this like basically triangle shape. Sometimes a little more like this for arms and stuff to kind of give direction, because cylinders don't do it for me. It don't work for me. But like, I look at this shape, it's a triangle, or it's a diamond kind of shape. There's a direction to it. When it tapers off, you know it's going into the hand, and it just works. And then you know the hand? That's a hand. It's a triangle. I've actually done that for a long time now. Not really needing to. But it's a triangle. It's all triangles. For a guy who likes everything, this frogman is rather picky about his gifts. Oh, because the gifts is gonna refer to something super specific that he's asked for? Movies would work better because of all about exaggeration. True. Bonus points if they're Bollywood. Oh my god. Body. Do the dishes he requests go through gifts? I thought they were feed. Those go through gifts, yes. If he asks for something specific, like, oh my god, I think one of them's like fried chicken. Yeah, that's gonna be a specific gift. If I'm going to do this, I have to use paint my mouse and pictures of Mika's aura. I mean, whatever works. Your head's a little too tilted, so we'll just a little bit. A little bit. That's a really fun pose, though. That. There we got. Let's do a. Ooh. Let's do this one. So that clears it. Let's go. Okay. So, got shoulders kind of just doing their thing here. Not super crunched in, not super shrimp shape with the posture. By the way, posture check for chat. Got 'em. Check your posture, chat. Shrimps. Getting all shrimp posed on me. I know you are. I understand. I know. Got this leg and it's coming out to us. Got all this muscle all bundled up. Listen. Still haven't played Kingdom Hearts. Oh. I thought the shouting guy was like the other guy. I got you. Got you, got you, got you. I need to do another playthrough of that game. For achievement's sake. This arm. Kind of chilling. This arm comes out at us a little bit. Just kind of chilling. I also tend to draw my heads like... Whenever I draw a head, I try and position the chin and sometimes a little divot in the face to help me decide where the angle of the face is gonna go before I draw any of these lines. And a lot of times, I never really talk about this. Whenever I draw a chibi or a person or anybody who just has a face and they have a usual structure for a face that I draw, there are times I'll draw a circle, look at it, and try and decide where the circle is telling me the face is. So like this one, could be like that. Could adjust a little bit and make it more like this. Maybe point it a little more that way. I don't tend to draw the circle of the face or the shape of the face with a clear direction in mind unless I have a strict pose like this one. And it's kind of interesting. It's kind of fun to let the shape decide for you, especially if you're just kind of drawing. Like if someone asked me, hey, can you just draw my chibi or a character, sorry, can you draw my character as a chibi, just being happy? I'll just let the shape decide for me and then build off of that. And it's kind of fun. Super recommend it. I've done a lot of pieces like that. Definitely see that main shape. Isn't that cool? And like, I'm not worried about, you know, is this knee going to look absolutely perfect with all of the muscles and the overlap, and this leg look okay with the overlap? Do I have all the... I'm not worried about any of that. I'm worried about, can I get the main idea down? Yeah. I feel like this arm could be a little more forward. The tiniest bit. Not that drastic though, it's about there. And I think the head needs to be a little higher. I'll just move these real quick. Because there's like a confidence to her pose. Her head's not really sunken into her shoulders, she's more sitting up straight. Really straight. Straighter than I am. And she's just kind of vibing, doing her thing. Let me go here. Okay. Although her head is a little big. Okay. I'll probably do like one more and then go from there. Does that happen a lot? Just draw them happy? Uh-huh. I think that's the most used expression. Or descriptor. Just about, at least. Yeah. People just like their characters to look happy. Doesn't really matter how, just make them look happy, you know? More references? Work it out! We're gonna calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Alright, so we got shoulders. What you got? Now draw her telling me everything is gonna be okay. Oh, God. Try to cover everything I need when sending them. Go go! I wasn't understanding what you said at first, I'll admit. I'm kind of stupid. Alright, we got 4 shortened. Alright, so this one... weight is here. Balance is here. Notice how you're not going to be able to balance everything on this toe. Part of why this is important is if you look at a drawing and it feels off when you're trying to make it more dynamic and interesting, usually because the balance of the character is not placed right. And it's something I need to work on a lot more. But for instance this, you know a character, or you know even you get down into this pose and you try and put all of your weight on the back, you're going to fall backward. So you could do that for a drawing, but you need to show that the body is placed on that foot. This is really just used for balance. You can tell because it's only on the toe. You know, you just gotta do that. Met for chibi requests and stuff, sending you references with poses. Oh, I don't mind. Send me all the references, absolutely. You make mine brooding and angry. I want them to look like someone stole their spaghetti. Oh, I love making those. When you do like the pout faces and you go... one of these. Angie. Leg is coming out toward us. I feel like a lot of my sketches end up looking like this, where it's a lot of triangles. Also, it's kind of cool seeing it this way because currently it looks really funky. Back. Got the arm. Not worried about the detail of the arm. I just know there's an arm. Also, I'm not strictly following exactly everything when it comes to... That arm actually comes out way more. Shoulder. It's the idea of when the shoulder comes forward, you kind of said it in the video, like the shoulders pop out a lot. They don't really line up with the torso, they more separate themselves. But yeah, I don't follow a lot of like the shapes that he was doing. I kind of do, but a lot of this isn't necessarily for me to show you and be like, can you see all the shapes here? Does this make sense to you? This makes sense to me. And if I can use this and I can understand like where everything is without looking back at the reference, like this does need to be bigger. Tiniest bit. But like, I know that's a leg. I know that's a leg. I know that's a torso. I know these are arms. That's all I need. Because ultimately, this is a tool for you. Not for everybody else. Then we got the head. I always draw a little chin. Helps me understand where I'm going. Easy. Easy. He just tilts it a little more this way. More so turn to look at the viewer. I'll just leave those lines. This. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Is it perfect? No. But you know, that's okay. It don't gotta be. It's just gestures, just to give us an understanding of where we're going. Never final results. It could be. Not quite. Like, I'm not necessarily worried about, like, the proportion. I'm not worried about making everything perfect. If you can get the general idea, go golden. So, got person, 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 poison, poison, tiny. All the people. Hey, Tiny. Tiny. What you doing, my guy? At some point today, or maybe tomorrow, I need to post a picture of what he was doing this morning. Because for some reason, this cat decided he needed to, he needed to be sitting in a plant. And they started eating my plants. And, I guess I can't let him on the porch anymore. Okay. Yes. Alright, let's do... Let's do 60-second time interval. Alright, so I'm gonna use this site. In the plant? Yeah. He was in the pot where the plants were, and he was just chilling. And now he's here. So I'm gonna use this site. There's a bunch of different exercises. It's not the one I used last week. This one has figure study, animals, faces and expressions, hands and feet, scenes and environments, and 360 views. And it's the same idea as the hands one, where it would give me a hand and I would just have to draw it in a certain time. So basically the same idea here. Let me get this up real quick. I'll put it on pause so I can make sure you guys can see everything. Are you done now? This should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay. Holy crap! Or holy. What's wrong? So, it's gonna time me for a minute. I don't know how many are in this, but it's gonna be a minute before I look at chat, I'm sorry. But this should be fun. I'm excited. Poses something else? That's kind of the goal. I want poses that are dynamic. I want that fun, exciting, dynamic feel to it, you know? Okay. Let me get this ready. Close all that, make sure you guys can see everything. Over to like here. Okay. I'm ready. You ready? So, got our shoulders here, got our waist, and we got our hips. Is bending way hella forward. Back is curving more here. I know I said no curved lines in the video, but we're rebels. Got arm. I actually really like this kind of drawing. I shouldn't be doing it. Oh God. Oh, it's a different angle. Yo, let's go. Yeah, those three lines are gonna help us out. Our shoulders, head, tucked behind the body. It's tucked behind the body because of the shoulder here. His leg is kicking forward this way. Got the curve of the back. Super straight leg. Balance on back hand. Looking up. It's Babby. And see, the Babby's got some chub, you know? Got that baby fat go. Got feet. That, got that. Baby's just an IRL chibi. Thank God he has clothes on. I almost started at the head. Something you want to try to avoid is starting at the head. I have a really bad tendency to. I'm super relaxed. I was almost there. I don't know how many of these there are. I'm gonna pause for a second. Hi! Oh man, hello, hi. I love this site, it's so cool. Let me just pin that site, I would recommend it. Hi, Jiro, hello, Sarita, hello. What tool are you using for the gesture references? I am using, do I still have it copy pasted? I do. I'm using this one. It's giving me a pose. I set the timer for 60 seconds and we just gotta, you know, some quick stuffs. Yeah. Hi. Hello. Sorry, it's really hard for me to do this and reach out at the same time. I'm gonna take a break real quick from doing this. Stretch out the hands a little bit. My wrist is popping. That's gross. Ugh. Hi. Hello. We're learning gesture and doing fun things. Yeah. Love your outfit, by the way. Love your face. Got him. Thank you. Pulled out all my spring outfits, so I'm like
Getting in the habit. Hi! Hello! Thank you for the follow. How are you? How's it going? Hello. Using quick poses, but I'm starting to see the same pose multiple times. Oh, I got you. Got you. There is another site. I have quick poses, this one, and there's another one. I'll have to... Come here. Which one is it? I think it's Sketch Daily. Yeah. Sounds right. Sounds right, at least. Alright. Fist, up, table, claw, fingers down, fist. Stretch everything back. The other one I was supposed to do. Oh, fingers apart, spread them out. I really like doing these study streams. They're actually like really useful for me. For gesture practice, try not to erase and just, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. RJ, my eraser. I just need to delete my eraser, let's be honest. They're fun to do and watch. Oh, good. And for animals, doesn't have a timer feature, but has plenty of references. I know there's animals on this site too. I can't easily show it at the moment, but I can. It's really hard. I know. All right, I'll try not to. Okay, I'm gonna do some more of these. Apologizing in advance. I will read chat once I get through some of these. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna do. I'm already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. I'll go for 20 again. 20 hands wasn't that bad. Yeah. One I linked allows you to pick the animal, rotate the head model, and get references of the angle. Maybe I have something like that. Hold on, let me look. Here. That's exactly the one I have bookmarked. Maybe you linked it, or somebody linked it at one point and I bookmarked it. Yep. Let's see. Here's another site for poses. I've just bookmarked these for years, and I've only started using them recently. There's Sketch Daily. They even have vegetation on here. Oh my gosh. If people told me to use a sketch website like these, I bookmarked it instantly. I feel like you see most of the poses on the site. You can use a door. Yep. Yep. I have so many of these. Not even funny. And then there's quick poses. Something I want to do at some point is landscapes and backgrounds, because I desperately need to improve those. Desperately. So bad. I need to get better. Okay, let's go back here to the pretty lady. I like the time ones. If it doesn't change it for me, I get stuck in it for too long. Yeah, me too. Yep. It's really nice that it just automatically goes. And you can see the timer. I can see the timer for this one in the corner. You can't because it's in the corner, but... Okay, I will continue drawing. I'm sorry, I won't reach out for a minute. I'm the worst. I do? Okay, we're good. Alright, no erasing. I already erased. I'm the best. As in, I'm the worst. Like going forward. Balance. Goes back. In the weight. I will try not to erase this time just for RJ. Although I hit undo. I think the seated ones are actually really difficult. Like, notice how I'm making the same shape every time? But he's like muscle. This is muscle, man. Like, his arms are actually like this giant thing, you know? But he still has the basic shape to him. He's still human. Like that. The muscle. Everything just gets built up really big. That way. This one's tough because you can't see all of it. You know we have the one arm going across here. Not undo, stop undo. Got it. Did it again. You know what's kind of fun is seeing how kids hold themselves. Like this pose seems super unnatural, but kids will hold themselves in the funkiest ways. They will maintain super weird poses because they're kids. They have less to balance than like a grown adult. It's kind of funny, but it's super interesting to see and observe. Look at that shoulder. Definition. I really wanted to find this face better. Fine. Alright, I'll do this one and then I'll rechat. That? Face is just looking dead on this way. Alright. Oh, this is the one that Ethan said don't use. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Backgrounds are really intimidating, aren't they? Yeah, that's something I want to focus on for sure at some point. Let's see. I can't believe streamer is ignoring us. She's too famous to re-chat now. Can't avoid Control-Z for real. I also hit undo. It's just habit. It's the worst. It's undo on a piece of paper. I miss life drawing now. I want to go Once the class I like has spots open. Oh, yo, let's go! Who's beginning her journey to become a pretzel, probably. Probably. But these are just fun, you know? It's just, they don't have to be perfect. That's partially why the timed exercise is really fun with these, because they don't have to be perfect. I know these aren't perfect. Like, I wanted this one to be so much better, but what can you do? It's just the way, I do like how this ended up looking. I don't know, there's something about it. To get a bit more decent is practicing with perspective. Even better is taking photos looking at how your background looks. Into photography again. I was for a little bit briefly in like high school, but I was also into like everything in high school. If there was ever anything to be into, I tried to be into it. If it was a creative thing, yeah. As a perfectionist, he's really helped me work through that. Dude, same! Like, I have to sit here and look at this and be like, well, I can't go back and change it now. Like, that's a fun shape. This one? This is fun. But it's kind of funny looking at all these because if I go, probably the best example I could give. This always starts out with, well, maybe not this one. These always start out with like a really, really rough sketch. I'm trying to look for like a full body piece that I can actually show on stream. But my pieces usually start with a skeleton like this. Oh, could I use one of these? Yeah. See, there's the before, there's the after. I made these super sketchy because I didn't really care, but yeah. Yeah. It's tough. Backgrounds are a lot of perspective work. Yep. One day that'll be on the practice list. Things to try. Okay. What are we at? We're at 13. I can do 7 more, and we'll hit 20. And then after that, I don't really know what I want to try to do. I don't know. Let me do these 7 and then see what I feel like doing. It's only 2:30. We got time for things. I do want to try this shot just because Ethan told me not to. In the video we watched. Kinda just want to try it. It's gonna be terrible, but fine. See if we can get a general idea of it. Hit play, right? I did. Oh, this one's fun. What the heck? Shouldn't have been, dude. Heck. You know, it's something I haven't done in a while. Let's start with the shoulders. Thank God you have a towel. I do like that the head is like really far behind where the rest of the body is. Like, not far behind, but back. Am I just on the site that Ethan was using in the video? I feel like I might be. This is a trash bag person. You know, even this, it's like, oh, you know, it's just a person standing there. But the way she's holding herself isn't parallel. Oh. Because this, like, actually goes back this way? And she's almost, like, leaning forward onto this leg. How many? I'll do this one and then I lost track. I was keeping track in my head. Maybe that's what I should do, is just try doing yoga poses. Alright, we're pausing. Pausing. No, we're pausing. Alright, that's fine. Pause here. Cool. Ah. Hi, Ghosty. Hello, I love you. Ah! You're so fast, the talent, the skill, no doubt. What? Hi! Please go follow Ghosty. She's super sweet, perfect, and I love her. Blah. Draw those curves, all the curves. More suits are weird, but it's a good way to fully see the anatomy without needing a new. That's true. Me debating to get a midnight snack in the pitch. I'll do it. Wait. Photo's got a lot of emotions. Isn't it cool? Plus, it's not all black or shadows, so you can't actually see anything. Seriously, though, go follow Ghosty. She's precious and super fun, super cozy, super just everything. Mwah. But yeah, we're just drawing people. Doing some gesture drawing, just trying to understand people. Currently at... God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, was that 20? Oh, I did 20. Yo, let's go. Okay. There's a thing that Kuya used to do. Not used to do, but Kuya does actively. Let me hide this for a second. I really wish I knew the best way to go about this. Maybe there's a video. There's something Kuya used to do that basically is like this. Where you draw up a person in a static pose. So, you know, you have a person standing here. And then you warp the perspective. So, like, you're looking at them dead on here, and now you're looking at them from the top. Now you're looking at them from the bottom. Now you're really looking at them from the top. And like, same with this person. And just that warping of perspective is super helpful when trying to figure out how the body should be moving. Can I wing this? Unsure. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna go for a walk. Okay, thank you, thank you. Have a good walk. If I remember correctly, it's the idea of like, try with this one. You know, you have the main body facing this way. And it's very boxy in this representation. But let's say instead of the camera being like here, we move the camera here. And suddenly, this box gets warped to where you're seeing this side first. Go more like that. Because you figure it's looking down onto it now. You know, the arm goes up. Person is now looking this way. Arm tucks behind. Oh, this is actually our body here. this leg is going forward. This leg is going back. But now she's like very curved this way, which isn't quite... We need this leg to go more back behind. And this to tuck behind more. It's just one of those things that I need to work on. It's not necessarily... It's kind of gesture, but it's also like stretching it. This would probably be more... She's like leaning too far back now. Because in reality, her arm's just going up on her side. It's not really reaching behind. Hi, Biba, how are you? Hello. Hi. Looking up at it. And yeah, this leg is honestly the one that's behind that you can't really see. That's actually the... This is something I need to find like a better explanation of. But that's cool. That's good at least. Just got home from work and needing a nap. Mondays are tough. Oof, I'm so sorry. How are you? I'm great. I'm a little hungry. I'm trying to debate if I should get some food real quick. Probably should. But I'm okay. I'm pretty good. We drew a bunch of gesture drawing. We're just drawing random poses. Trying to make them look interesting. But there's a thing Kuya does where she like puts a person in a box and then warps the box and then draws the person based on where they are in the first box. That's something I really want to learn, but I need to figure out, research things in terms of like what I need to learn and focus on for that one. Don't really want to wing that. What can we do? Our gesture. I don't want to take this and just like warp it a little. Yeah, that's something I gotta work on. Gotta think inside the box and slightly outside of it, but mostly inside. Man, we're just working on poses. Poses are something that, because I take commissions and because I draw a lot of different things, I tend to have a lot of access to like just drawing unique things. Not really, but drawing them a lot. I get a lot of practice doing this. So a lot of this doesn't feel as helpful to me. Granted, I don't get to draw like yoga poses all the time. But I kind of, it's more making shapes work. Look at that, that's so cool. It's more making shapes work and understanding the anatomy that I have to work. Alright, so it's almost been 3 hours. I'm trying to figure out what else I could do with this. Let's see, if I look up, we're gonna do this just in case, because the unfortunate thing about looking up anything related to this is a lot of people tend to use like a nude model, and I can't really show that on Twitch, even though it's for purely educational purposes. We could do more figure study and make it a little pale, but don't know if I want to go that in depth just yet. But looking at some of these, are there any naked ladies on this page? There are. Like looking at some of these, like legs are cool. So cool. So cool. So heckin' cool. Oh my god. Okay, and you see, there's people who do stuff like this, and this is part of the reason I think beginner tutorials aren't very good. Because you see this. Does this work with what we just learned? Not really. And they even have the circle shape. They have curve. And if you start with this, it kind of looks like you're about to draw a mermaid. You see the issue? Like, this doesn't define anything for you. If you start with a line like that, you get nothing from that. I like trying to do the curve thing, but sometimes I can't see it right. And then when you look at how they drew the body here, the curve isn't actually going this way, it's going this way. Their body is pointing out. And you can tell also because like the shoulders are a little back. They're not coming forward, they're leaning back. So the chest comes out in response to that. This curve does nothing for you. And they even have the circle. I think mermaid, just looking at this, because it gives you the idea the person's facing this way. You know? Like, you could maybe make this, it's like a swimmer. Like, what is this? I don't get this. Like, that doesn't work. So when you look at beginner things, when they simplify it like this, it's why I get so frustrated, because it doesn't work. It doesn't. And then this really, 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 really rough drawing. I can't tell where the body's facing. I can't tell looking at this, like, maybe they're sitting? You know, doing one of those little squats real quick. Now, this isn't to say I'm roasting the art. I'm just trying to point out why I don't think beginner tutorials will help you very much. But you're telling me it goes to this? If I look at this... And that's what I would normally do, you know? They're inward. Yeah, I guess that makes. Yeah. This curve doesn't make any sense. The feeling of the pose, which I can kind of see now that I know what the pose is, right? But when you just have that starting shape, it's kind of, you're kind of trying to figure out, like, I don't. That tells me nothing about the direction of this is confusing. No. How dare it? So, if you're gonna learn anything from color streams doing art studies, don't use beginner tutorials. Just because they say beginner friendly, you're gonna consider yourself a beginner. Screw that. Screw that. Screw it. Technically, we all are still learning and trying to understand together, okay? We are all beginners in our own way. Screw the beginner tutorials. They're dumb. Dumb and stupid. Stick to the ones that are like simple lines, but then you connect them and then suddenly, oh my god, everything makes sense. That looks like he's flying. Beginner means expert. Yeah. No. But it simplifies it to a point that it doesn't make any sense. This. Is this the S-curve? S-curve. Alright, let's look at the S-curve actually. This is something that if you are in art fields, you'll hear a lot. I hate the S-curve. It makes no sense to me. Not in a graph. I need like a good example. Like, this is from Fashion Illustration for Beginners. The idea is you have an S shape. Like, I can't even draw it on the body. I have to like find one where the S is drawn. Like here. And it's meant to like guide the shape to show where the weight is placed. Or something, I guess. I don't know. But I can't look at this and give you that. That doesn't happen for me. It don't work. It don't. I see this and I'm like, oh. Is it something like this, maybe? No? Well, I like my pose better. I don't understand S-curve. I don't get them. They don't make no sense. You know, maybe that is something I should do though, is just draw like a random line and then make a body off of it, because that's actually kind of fun. I didn't expect that to be as fun as it was. Whoops. Never draw with a box. Thanks, Ethan Becker. Let's do... see if there's an S-curve. I mean... very dangerous. Drawing with S-curve is for Ross Draw fans and babies.
Hey, don't you ever do a drawing with an S-curve. I'm gonna get you a little learnt. This is something I see students doing wrong all the time. Look, it's a style, I get it, but if you want your drawings to have a little bit more structure, and this is what I try to teach my students all the time, you need to find your points of decision. Basically, you're just creating an illusion of a curve by creating two straight lines. It's an easy fix for noodle forms. I'm not saying this student here had a noodle form. I'm saying you have a noodle form. It's creating the illusion of a curve with structure. All right, I'm gonna circle the spots where I'm making the decision to do a plane change. Boom, boom, boom. Very, very easy. Well, that's all I want you to do. Go into your own noodle drawings, find your points of decision, and make it very simple. Only one point of decision, mostly. Hey, stop doing this. I see a lot of students making folds like this. All you gotta do is make it bunch up. That's all you gotta do.
It's fucking funny. It's fucking funny. I don't get S-curves. They don't make no sense. Nope. I'm a noodle form. Yep, I'm a noodle. Do I get that? That's a really good pose from the center. Isn't it fun? It doesn't make any sense when... I'm actually not finding anyone talking about S-curves. How to draw with curves. How to sculpt in clay. The S-curve in a pose. 19 seconds long. Hold on, I gotta make sure that this isn't any nudity.
The spine, once you assume this gesture, creates like an S curve.
That's it? Thank you for 19 seconds of video, my friend. That's exactly what I needed to hear. None of these are actually supporting the S-curve. That's kind of funny. Wow. I used to hear about the S-curve all the time. In the visual arts, an S-curve is an S-shaped curve, which serves a wide variety of compositional purposes. The term is usually applied to the standing human figure bending one way, first one way and then back the other. It may also be applied more generally, for example, in landscape painting and photography. Ah, yes, quite. No. Stupid. Stupid. Maybe I should find one that's more this angle, not worry about trying to change the perspective of it just yet. Do that. Yeah, let's do this one. We'll do this one instead. Tracing is cheating? Sometimes. But using a reference isn't cheating, or isn't tracing. It's like the S-curve, S-curve. Tracing is practice using traced art and claiming it's your own is cheating? Yes. I just don't do art. Tracing is not a bad way to learn. I just hate the idea that people have where they think, this isn't what I want. I want someone kind of more of what I had before. But a lot of people think if you use a reference, try and understand something, you're inherently cheating because it's not coming from your brain. And I think that's a really stupid ideology. Because there's times I'll draw pieces and I'll have about 20 references up, just trying to figure things out. We'll do this one. So, almost the same idea. A lot of the people in the poses had their leg up. Granted, doesn't necessarily need it, but I want to see the difference. I want to see how it feels, you know? Ugh, gross. Sorry. Ugh. Man, I love learning. Do you guys like learning? I enjoy learning. Learning is big fun time. Not like a curved wall. You know, this pose is kind of fun in a weird way. There's lots of triangles. If you look at this, you got triangle, bright color. Got triangle, triangle-ish, mostly triangle. Lots of angle. Very angular. Fun. So this one he's sitting up straighter. I feel like the hips on this one are what kind of messed me up. Because I tried really hard to like force the hips forward almost. But adding that extra curve bit to it just doesn't necessarily make it make sense. Because like these curve, but they're not doing this number. They're not shrimping really bad, you know? And then honestly, this hand, resting off in space, maybe the ledge comes out to here, maybe it goes out to here. I try it when I do a sketch like this, where it's someone sitting on a ledge or interacting with a ledge. I try and draw 2 lines to help me understand, like, here's the horizon, and then here's the foreground line, like where it's closest to you. So you can get this idea of like a 3-dimensional shape almost. If you really want, you could add a 3rd line, shade it here. Go from there, you can go this. Because it kind of presents that surface to you to work on instead of just there's a line in space that you're trying to interact with. Something that helps at least. Helps me. Yeah. I pose like that when waiting for my Starbucks. Angular? Would you consider yourself angular? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, random internet dude. Solid. Okay, so let's see. We got hands on knees with knees bent. So I'm gonna try and draw one just on my own, and then I'm gonna look up a reference, what I can change to make it more interesting. That's kind of the goal. I'm not trying to make a perfect image. I'm also not trying to find an image that's going to match exactly what I have, but I'm trying to change my mental perspective. So like, if I start this out, let's say let's kind of lean forward. I did this pose earlier. Someone squatting old school like a mice, do the peace signs? Yeah. I feel like for me at least, this is like the best way for me to see, oh, I'm not considering this specific thing correct. Instead of focusing on the things that I do a little more accurately, I can see the things that I don't. That doesn't make any sense, but I promise it maybe does. I need to make him sit up a little. Arms are gonna protrude from the body because forward a bit. Hi! Hello! Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Hope your day is going great. Hello. Alright, so if I were to draw this with no references, I'm just drawing, you know, doing my thing. I'm like, well, maybe something along these. But if I were to do this as a commission and be like, ugh, arm is really... Something like that, you know? It's not going very good. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope it gets better. Sort of cool here how his pose is angular, but the surface he's sitting on was curved. That makes it so interesting for the viewer, doesn't it? It intrigues you more to look at it. It makes you stop and look instead of just person sitting on a chair. It makes interesting composition, which is really important for like drawing. So if I do person squatting, hands on knees, what they do? Oh, I kind of had it, but elbows actually could go out more. Just a second, let me find like a decent shot. All of these are like elbows on legs, not hands on knees. Look for hands on knees. This. Why are all these people like trying to look so cool while they're squatting? None of you look cool. Sorry. This is how I pictured. Alright, so that's how you pictured it, right? But now we have this. Now we have a reference. Now we have something to base it off of. You look at it, like, oh. These could actually go out way more than they did. Instead of being these straight lines. It'd be way more angular. And it makes the form more interesting when you do that. So, pick a different color. I'll start with the head, start with shoulders. And honestly, the legs could be spread wider too. Now, this doesn't mean that this pose won't work, but I want to make this pose look more interesting. More natural too. Like this elbow goes back. And then this hand comes forward. And this goes out and comes back in. Makes these good angles. And we got like flipper feet. That's the pic. Yeah, definitely had it on his MySpace page. Definitely, absolutely. I'm just trying to take note of the things that I didn't really think about before. Granted, a lot of the time, if it's a pose I'm not usually going to do, I'll look up references. I'll look up so many references, it's not even funny. I also don't tend to reference another artist's work, not for any like credentialed reason or anything. I just know that, especially for really good artists, they're going to skew things in a specific way, and I don't have the understanding to know why or how. So I don't want to get caught up in trying to copy someone's style without understanding all the little things behind it. Back from Food Slots of squatting today? Yeah. Hey, name a pose. Anybody. Give me a pose. Anything you want. Just explain it to me. Describe it to me. We went from this, which kind of works. I feel like this arm actually needs to go more like this. personally. A lot of the poses actually had either the arms out, like here, or like this. Kind of interesting. Tiba, oh, thanks. That's exactly what I need. A ponder? Such a broad description, Kenny. Hold on, I need brain fuel. I have my handy dandy pretzel jar. That's all I need in life, pretzels. I could live off of pretzels. If I was allowed to. I could do it. Alright. Does she just have a 3D mannequin? Probably. I don't like using the mannequins though. Ooh. Leaning against the wall waiting for a bus? You guys wanna know something kind of funny? I recall a second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So, if you ever look at my art, I'm gonna out myself right now. What you eating? Pretzels. I'm gonna out myself. If you ever look at my art, 95% of my characters are facing this direction. I love drawing a character 3/4 view from this angle. Why? I don't know. But I'm comfortable with. I will actively try to balance it out by drawing characters from this side, but it doesn't hit the same. That's it. All I got. Alright, let's do leaning on wall, and then there's striking a ball. Like volleyball? Hands on hip, elbow out at angle, one leg knee, pop out, the other leg straight. Okay. Let's do the curse. Crossed arms. Crossed arms are the worst. Actually, hands down the worst. Between that and braids, oh my god. So if I'm doing this with no reference, you know, just kind of doing my thing. We got our straighter side, we got our bumpy side. This is somebody leaning against a wall, waiting for a bus. I feel like they need to be more tilted. Let's see. My signature squat, oh my god. Alright, let's see. Knee, oops. Knee against wall, arms crossed. Why is that such an easy pose to find? We might have a reference. Give me a second. A pretzel. It's such a common pose. Alright, don't mind shirtless dude here. We're gonna flip him around. Alright, so his arms actually come out way in front, which kind of makes sense actually. Question, answer.
Digidon John says linen.
How do you pronounce linen? Yeah, linen. Yeah. Why are you asking? Alright, arm goes under. Arm goes over, then under. Hate crossed arms so much, dude. You know, how about we make this a little easier for understanding purposes? Go on Google right now. If you are able, you want to help, you want to challenge me personally, go on Google, find a pose of literally anything. Just make sure they have clothes on, please. Find a pose, describe it to me. I will try to draw it. And then once I'm done, link the pose. Links are allowed. Don't link the pose yet. World should just be a happier place, and then no crossed arms. Yes. Nothing wrong about your pronunciation. So you know what's funny is I actually hang out with Hey Dongle, who was here in chat earlier. He's from New Zealand. I listen to his accent all the time, to the point I can point out New Zealanders if I hear them. And I always comment on it. I always say something about it. More like... I know what you mean. That goes back into the... I think I know what you mean. If I do this, no reference, just kind of going for it. Like so. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha, gotcha. That's the idea that came to mind. Follow the shoulders. So draw me like one of your French girls pose. Yeah. I'll have to find the aluminum jag. Let's go. Laying on side fetal position, hand and arm up, tucked close to chest. Now draw the sleep paralysis demon. Let's see, what's this next one? Right arm bent near neck. Left arm down by side, hips leaning to her left, right leg extended out a bit. I'll do that one next. Let me do this. Really quick here. I keep wanting to do this, but it's more way flatter. Maybe next time I'll look at pushing perspective. Totally different poses, but that's okay. It's fun to see the interpretation too, like seeing how something that's kind of a meme, but should be used way more. Let me see if I can find it. It's when people do like a really loose stick figure drawing. Send it to an artist and say, hey, this is what I want it to look like. I know it's bad, this and that, like I'm so sorry. And then seeing how it gets transformed by the artist is so cool. I don't know what this right here. So, client sends this. There's person. They're standing there. They're all cool. Crack running down, almost like a lightning bolt. Alright, cool. Eye patch lifted, shows glowing eye. Skin flakes off into dust. I'm sorry for drawing. Gives impression of power without looking physically strong. That's important. Hood over shoulders, hair gathered. Travis do the cool thing. And then this is what happens. That is so cool. I love these. If you ever commission me for a piece, do this, please. Please. Oh, I love seeing these. They're just so cool. It's interesting because it actually shows like what they're expecting from the piece. Is there any use for a questionable meal? I don't think so. Should have thought, oh, with the French girl, yeah. I've gotten sleep paralysis twice. Shit was scary. Didn't see my demon though. Kind of bummed about it. I think that's a bad thing. Did it on mine? It was so janky. It helps though. You want me to send you a concept of sheesh? Oh my god. I like the one on the left. Oh yeah, it's the way better one. Absolutely. Alright, so let's do this. Not scale, I mean, but it helps though. It helps understand like what you're expecting. Because you can explain, like, Starshine says someone resting with like hand on elbow or head on elbow or head on hand, and I get this. But in reality, it's more like this. It's just different interpretation. Oh, cool. Okay. Right arm bent and near neck. I don't know what that means. Hips leaning to her left. I also don't know what that means. Right leg extended out. I'm only gonna use that description. That's all you get. Oh, you didn't say what direction she was facing? No, nothing. Alright, can you link your picture? What was I supposed to draw? This is also why I ask for pose references when I ever, like, have a form that you fill out. It'll say, hey, do you have a pose in mind? This is why. Because this is what I got from Kenny's description. Right arm bent near neck. Sir? That's what Kenny told me. Right arm bent near neck. You could say hand near neck on chest. This is actually really good practice for me, just to try drawing poses without relying on the face. Knee hole's not cute? Yeah, not really. I googled Chungha pose and found the first one full body. It's a good pose, it works. It's just the description was kind of confusing. I'm just trying to encourage my viewers to all learn how to simplify. Not by watching, but by explaining. Take that, chat. I'm making you learn. Smaller. Kenny's description? Actual. Okay, it's almost 4 o'clock. I didn't expect to be this hungry. Like, pretzels are great. I love pretzels. I'll eat pretzels all day. But you know, I think this is why when people tell me, oh my god, I can only draw stick figures. These stick figures are way more fun. Is Automat off? Yeah. No more Automat. Screw Automat. We don't vibe with Automat. Automat's kind of lame. Kind of really lame. Wasn't sure how knee holes would be received. Who knows? It would probably time you out or delete the message, probably. Who knows? I don't know. Automat's stupid. Ultimately, beyond this is just practicing doing different poses. Yeah. That's about it. I can manually time you out for— oh my god. I drew a lot of poses today. I didn't expect to. I kinda did, but I really like this one. I like the feel of this. I might just call it here, honestly, because I'm hungry. I drew a lot. I don't really want to do more time drawings. Not at the moment, because I will end up hurting my hand. I like that pose too. And that one, Mr. Towel Man. Yeah, no, these are cool. These are cool. This is fun. Moral of the story, don't simplify with ovals. I will cry. That is all. That's all you need. Don't need anything else. Just that. I think I'm just gonna call it because I don't want to try and stretch this out and do more when there's not a lot more I can say about the topic. Actually, kind of about it. I want to host. Where would I go? Yeah, I think that's all I got. I got nothing else. Knee holes. That Shanghai, yes. I'll post these on Twitter probably tonight. I need to post the hands drawings on Twitter. Or on Instagram rather. And I have a ton of chibis I need to get done, so Wednesday we're gonna do another art stream. We got like Marin. We got like other Marin. We got Farah. We got Azula. We got a lot. I sketched a lot of chibis. I'm gonna try and get line art done for these and then just color them on Wednesday. Maybe do line art on Wednesday. We'll see. I like coloring on stream more than line art. But lots of sketches. To-do list is nearing the end, thank God. Oh my God. Okay, so I think we're gonna go host Alex Tria again. I hosted her on Thursday. Tomorrow, I will be playing Charlie Problem. I will be one of the first streamers to play this game on stream. I will need your help because it's gonna rely on you guys. So if you are able and would like some chaos and to make some questionable decisions with me, join us tomorrow. It'll be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Wednesday, we're doing art. Thursday, there will be no stream. Friday, Cat Cafe Manager comes out on Thursday, so I'll be playing that one on Friday. Sorry I'm ending a little early today, but that felt really helpful as a stream. It is us. Chaos is inevitable. Yeah, that's what I expect, honestly. It should be fun, though. It should be a good time. There is another game I might be able to play next week, but we'll see. But yeah, it should be a good time. If you want to see the schedule and keep up with it more, there's Twitter, there's Discord, there's other places you can find me. Yeah. There's all that. There's Twitter, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go raid Alex Tria. She's doing some art as well. I will be on tomorrow. We'll be playing Charlie Problem. It'll be super fun. But thanks for hanging out, you guys. You guys are great. I love your faces. The thing about Alex Tria, she's super cute, wonderful, and her cat is adorable. And I will see you tomorrow if I don't have a wonderful week. And I'll be around, okay? Okay?